expecting to stand with their skip from the beginning to the end. They've made their way to the mat now. It'll be Turnbull first to play for Kurri. Left-hander, Ty, so he's on his forehand. Just running through, but it may well be enough for shot.
Simon looking a bit heavy there. Back to the tee.
Yeah, so the opening bowl suggests that this green may be a touch quicker. Every bowl behind the head at present. Although, commentator's curse, and there's the first one pulling up straight away.
Still looking to run through there.
Yeah, just going to duck through again. So it's at least one to carry, possibly two. So David Axon, or the Axe, as he's known to most. And Rees, Andrew Rees. I got the pleasure, and I'm going to use that word loosely, I got the pleasure of rooming with, or boarding with Andrew Rees and Shane Soper for the duration of the Australian Open just recently competed.
They didn't get much sleep then?
I had my own room, but they still didn't get much sleep, Andrew. Yes, that's right. I thought there was a grizzly bear coming through the wall alongside them.
Very thin walls.
Yeah.
Yeah, we look for a soundproof concrete bunker to book Shippo in when he goes anywhere.
It must have been booked out. You couldn't find one.
No, exactly. So Rees on his backhand just needs to improve a bit on his first. He's going to, I thought he was going to sneak around, but he hasn't. But still a few to carry here. See David Axon, plenty of room to draw the shot. End number one. It's been a fairly loose end to start. Let's see.
Going to get around this one here.
Yeah, he's only got to get around it. Is he going to get back enough?
Could be.
Urging it to fall over. Looks like it's going to be one to Kurri from our vantage point. Oh no, we've got the measure coming on.
One to Kurri.
Nice starter by Shane. would reply.
Well, it hasn't taken them long to come to grips with the pace of the green, one end, and both leads
Both found it.
found their mark now.
Oh. Hi everyone, Benny Two Shoes with you here, and just had to duck off to get a phone call, and same as I'm the apprentice on the on this machine, so I'll see what I can do. Another greenkeeper. Shippo, what have we done to deserve this?
Well, we're finding out we might well be able to go into the art of greenkeeping, Ben, when we're finished here, because we've peppered them with questions, haven't we?
Oh, great.
Giving you enough knowledge.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that.
Mate, I was going to say, you've been pretty quiet over there at the moment. So who we got here? You called someone up there the Axe. His name is
David Axon. Yeah,
And I just want to say that
Welshman.
I do wish my surname was something to do with Axe, because that's pretty rad. The Axe. I was speaking to him upstairs. Actually, I was speaking to Rees upstairs and asked him just to stay out of the way of the camera. He said no.
Yeah.
I said, well, you better write a message on your on the back of your pants there, mate.
Yeah, he's pretty familiar. And pouring rain in Goulburn. That's interesting.
Yeah, I was looking at the weather maps before. There's a lot of rain south of us all the way down through Victoria.
Well,
Yeah.
Kurri boys are nailing it this time.
Yep.
So, might see an attacking bowl here from Hansen.
I do have to ask if there's a curry shop in Kurri. Be pretty famous. I'm going to go out there and have a look, I think.
Curry. Well, it's
Curry.
double. It's that,
Well,
apparently
curry.
it's that good they named it twice.
Well, it's-
Yeah.
Curry.
Or the
Wagga, wagga, wagga.
or the person that named them towns had a bit of a stutter. I'm not quite sure how that worked. Andrew Rees has won the Australian Open Pairs back when it was hosted in Melbourne.
Oh, in Darebin.
Darebin, yeah, I believe. I'm not sure what year he actually won it, but I do know he won it because he reminds me every time I talk to him.
And that defunct little little club that's down there now. I know that Bowls Australia staff use it to play a Thursday, I don't know, some kind of game anyway. Murder ball or something they call it on these unmaintained greens. Like, still flat, but it's long as anything. No, it's not flat.
Chris Ramage joined us, a club mate of mine at Soldiers Point in Darwin. Gee, he gets around, that bloke.
Yeah, it's good that they moved the Australian Open away from Darebin out of the industrial area into the beauty that is the Gold Coast. I think that was a good choice. Andrew Howie's certainly happy with it, I'm sure.
The left hand of Turnbull here on his forehand. Kurri holding a few here. Just needed to get behind there, I think. You see Axon calling a right. Well,
That's just
we
fallen
might have
over.
a rethink. Hang on a
Yep.
sec. So, Jackson, the art of greenkeeping, mate. How
Yep.
did you decide to take on that profession?
Well, originally started back in year 7. I took up lawn bowls through school sport,
Right.
and the Huntley Bowling Club over on the other side of the highway in Dapto. Started there. Started playing bowls there, and that shut down in 2018. Moved over to Dapto Sidos and managed to get the apprenticeship there. Did a few years there and got the opportunity to finish my apprenticeship here under Paul Mack and Sean and Matt. So that's good, and finishing up this year. So hopefully they'll be able to keep me on.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So it only took a couple of years for Andrew Lynn to drive you away from the Sky Bay, is that right? Or
Correct. No, we had a good season.
Right. Rees probably looking for a covering bowl here. They are holding a few, only early days, and two of this 21 fixture. As we said, the other game in this section alongside them. We'll keep you up to date with them scores, and no doubt our hard-working volunteers will keep you up to date with the others as they start to update the scores after a few ends in our ticker down the bottom of your screen. So Dave Axon looking to arrive on his forehand. Looks to be in a pretty good area.
It's coming in now. Ooh.
Contact
Got a
on
side
one.
bowl.
So yeah, got one out. So it'll be Kurri still holding two. Might see a change of hands now from
Where's he gone?
Rees.
He is having a good look.
Yeah, walking out to his on the forehand side. So it's going to be a forehand draw. He'll be just looking to sit that maroon and white bowl just to the back, just behind the jack there on the just left-hand side, about 7 o'clock.
Yeah, just a touch wide there, or... Yep. Had the weight to land it too, so...
Yeah, it's been unlucky there. So enjoy the early starts, mate, do you?
Yeah. We can get to the club about 6 o'clock, getting out the greens about 6:30. Just the usual clean up and start the rollers about 7:30.
And as I said, there's been a lot of traffic on the greens. Have you noticed much wear and tear from the start to where we're up to now?
Yeah, there's a few bare spots, but they've been holding up really well.
They've certainly been playing well. You'd know if they're not, because lawn bowlers traditionally will tell you what's bad, but you don't actually get too much feedback when things are good.
No, well,
No.
I can tell you now I'm getting feedback from these greens that's all positive at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Excellent.
Had a few compliments as well, and
Very good.
very appreciated.
So that was 2 to Kurri, so they go to a 3-0
3-0.
lead after 2. As we said earlier, it's a game they must win, and thanks, Billy. Rees won the pairs in 2014.
So that was 2 to Kurri.
2 to Kurri, yeah.
Confirming. Wonderful, thank you.
So round 2 action.
This is round 2, and round 2 there's a bit of there's a lot of I'm going to tell you there's a lot of supporters here from St George's Basin and down south at the moment, and those St George's Basin girls, I saw them walking up to Karen Murphy's team of the two Ellens, and and they walked in and they were. What's the term? All aflutter. That's the best way to put it.
Starstruck.
Absolutely fangirling out. And fair enough too. And I walked up and said, easy win for you guys. And we got a bit of a laugh. But they're, yeah. Just
Oh, that's
looking
right. They're
forward.
taking on each other this round, aren't they?
Yeah, right
Yeah.
now. So yeah, over there, and it's pretty funny to see. I think the Condobolin girls are feeling the same, and for playing Engadine now, and then playing against that team will be a bit of a treat for them. It's a pretty unique feature of our game. We get to play against
Oh yeah,
all the
world class,
champions
yeah.
immediately, right, at any at many levels.
I think that's a great feature of our game, isn't it?
Agreed. I said to I asked one of the ladies there if she'd like me to sub in for her. I'd love to be playing that game.
Speaking of subbing in, Ben, you nearly had the opportunity this morning to
Yeah, it would have been
make
fun.
an appearance for a few ends for Taren Point when things were looking a little bit dire. But they got it sorted out. Well done to them.
Yeah, Ian, I hope we get those in the draw as well. Those are good games. Tash versus Karen again. If we end up with that semi-final, it'd be something else.
Yeah, I think the schedule is for the men's semi-final and the women's final,
That's
so
right,
I think we might miss that one.
Leash Rayner and Ben Twist, maybe, if they win through. Again, it's sectional play, so we're not really sure who's going to win. Everyone's got a chance. Who's turning up on the day may be the big influence.
So, again, Jackson, we see the players just overweight a little bit coming in this direction.
Yep.
Not a nice thing to say.
Well,
No, you're right. They're pushing through a little bit. Then the first one to correct will be the one that wins the game at this point, I reckon.
Andrew Rees would say to me, just overweight. Oh, that's a compliment. So,
Trent would be second bowl.
yeah, out on that.
Still
Going to get
Nice
down
weight.
enough. Just going to hang out a little. Kyle just missing the line a little. He may. He's just going to get away on him again.
both thirds heading back to the head, back to the mat.
Yeah, restriction of movements is in force.
Yeah, thirds allowed to go up and steam with the skip from the start of the end if they wish. So it'll be Ty Turnbull for Kurri. First to play, the left-hander on his backhand by the looks.
He's wearing Puma Retaliates as well. Like those shoes. I'm going to buy some of those tonight, actually.
Ty
Jack movement, just going to sneak past, but
Holding-
it's well
holding
played.
shot.
Yeah.
Only Blackburn built for comfort, not speed. Exactly, that's me.
So Simon Lyttle or Stewie. Looks to be on a pretty good track here too. Is he going to hang around? How's his weight?
Good reply.
Yeah.
Could be. Yep.
Yeah, done enough. So you'd say at the game next door, it's Bennison Sports taking on Corrimal, and that will be a must-win for Corrimal as well after a narrow defeat from Taren Point this morning by the one shot, 20-19. So Little looks to be on a good track. How's his weight? Just not going to arrive.
Falling short. Yeah, Corrimal was the team that we lost against in the zone final. Me, Matty Miles, Dennis Cooper, and Gary Sampson.
So Matty Miles will let you down there, Jackson, no doubt.
All tried our best. We had to.
Hey, how's that for a politically
He
correct
backed
answer?
straight out of that one.
Believe it was a trail for three for the win, but we just couldn't get it.
Okay, nice close game then.
Yeah.
So Andrew Rees on the forehand. Again, pulling up. It's probably our Even though it's still a nice day, it's probably our worst day of weather. Overcast day, isn't it?
I've got some big cloud banks coming through. Sun will shine every now and again, but it's it's not going to be the bright shiny day we've all come accustomed to.
Axon on the charge. Got the shot out. So maybe one to Taren Point now with that blue jack-eye bowl. Rees on the forehand. Any movement of this jack. Track looks okay. Is he going to get down to the shot bowl? They're watching it intently.
Lots of interest.
He's got the high side of it, I think. Oh, well, he may have fell in.
Yeah.
It looked pretty close there, didn't it?
Yeah. No, Lyttle
Taren
suggests...
still like it for one.
Matty Blackburn just informing us that Pittwater Pelicans in the open reserves have a 14-year-old playing for them. Talia Nichols.
Mm-hmm.
Great experience for her, no doubt.
Any relation to Zoe?
Oh, you don't know. So the lie detector going on. And it is 1 to
Shots at Taren
Point. So they're on the board. N3. So we'll see what length Taren Point decide to throw here. Mark Willey, the Zone 13 president, on the mat. Looking to throw almost to the tee.
Yeah, they're not one of their longer ends. It's pretty smart. They've been playing a bit long.
And pointing out, thanks Ian, no relation.
No relation.
I can report to you, Ian, that Timmy, your clubmate, had the lunch option that you mentioned the other day. He took your advice.
That's pretty random.
Yes. Timmy Twining, as you would know, Ben's quite quick with the Jets logo and jumping on and supporting the Jets. He's out there playing in the fours at the moment.
I didn't even see him. That's great.
Yeah.
Oh, Tim Twining. No, I did see Tim. Sorry, I'm thinking about Tim Thorning. Yeah, I saw Timmy. I went and saw one end just at the end of our coverage there, and he sprayed them both. He popped up and said, "Oh, good timing, mate."
Good bowl. Mark Willey there. No, Paul. Mick Kedwell wasn't part of this team. I believe he was defeated in the Zone 6 final. Both Kurri teams made the final, but it was Rees's team that got the better. And Glenn Billy Baxter telling us that 30 knots plus in Perth, mate, today.
Good Lord.
Must be using that website that you posted for everyone. He really liked that when you put that on the other day.
That's good. Yeah, you can see all around the world on that one. It's a good one. But the bowls going down. Those lead bowls are really sticking there, aren't they?
They are. Taren Point holding 3 at present.
Where are you, Jackson? You still there, buddy?
Yeah, still here.
Usually takes a few ends to get comfortable sitting down next to the mite that is Warren Shipley, of course.
Cole attempting to put something behind here.
Yep, behind his
Coming
right.
back nicely, yep.
Yep, that's what he was attempting. He didn't quite make it, though.
About just in front of Jack, I think.
So, Jackson, we spoke to Matty the other day and he was telling us his favourite rink and green and all that type of stuff. What about yourself? Do you have a favourite here?
Been playing here enough. Not really preferring any rink. Green one's always preferred here.
So that's the green to the left
Yes,
of us as we
yes.
look now, yep.
Which is that because it's closest to the club? We were talking earlier in the week about trying to get players to roll up on the very far
Yeah.
green. Makes them cranky.
Yeah.
Some cranky-looking guys rolling up there the other day, actually.
It might depend if that that middle building has any people
yes,
working
if
it.
it's open, yeah, that's right. In the cabana.
That's a fantastic setup here, especially for these championships. We have this.
Great opportunity for this to be hosted here. So.
Yeah, it's ideal with plenty of room for spectators, plenty of viewing. As you said, the greens are all of similar conditions, and the weather's been fairly kind to us so far.
Been very fortunate with that.
Yes, another one with a toe-up least into the style.
Yeah, Turnbull. I haven't really noticed that before. I've seen played with and against Ty on quite a few occasions.
Was I seeing things? Did I see Lee Stinson walk in here and...
Snatch a snake, I think. I
Yeah.
think you saw that.
Oh, he's not...
He got into your snakes, did he, Ben?
I think he heard the bucket lid come off, mate.
I'll get him. I just didn't see him leave, that's all. It's a bit of a chase down here. Not much has changed since those lead bowls went down.
No.
There's only one bowl back.
Yeah, it's at least 2 to Taren point. Perhaps that back bowl behind even counts as well, which will be 3. Let's see what Turnbull can do on his backhand. Looks tight. Hasn't got the weight either.
No.
Wow.
So a little bit of pressure on Andrew Rees, but it'll be Dave Axon to play first. What are we doing here, Jackson?
Dave would probably be playing. As he's back to the.
There you go.
There we go. Inside of those red bowls there, and hopefully just to be sitting just behind it.
So just through that little gap on the right-hand side, you assume.
So backhand it is. Is it going
Looks
to
to be
get...
coming back now.
Yeah.
Has it just got enough weight?
Has he got the weight now?
I don't know what he's throwing. They look like hens lights. Duos, XG duos.
Yeah. Yep.
And so they're turning a bit on that side now again. It wasn't as turny this morning.
No.
So that'll be another counter. Andrew Rees
That'll be
must
in.
arrive here.
Seems to be a bit narrow again.
Yeah, it's going to duck away on him. Was his weight okay? His
Weight was good,
pretty
yeah.
good, yes.
Well, in a pretty good home, actually, as well.
In the head.
Yeah. So it's going to be a similar shot to Axon's
Same again,
last.
back to that. Back to his foot.
Listening intently to his third. Oops, wrong button to try that one.
Looks to be good again.
Has he got a little bit more weight on this one to get past his last? He has. Not.
That's not.
I like that. That was good, Shippo. It's a good way to leave yourself a door to get through, to escape through.
So, Rees, under a bit of pressure here. A few down on this end.
Grass seems to be a little bit better here.
Yeah, seems to be on a pretty good line. Correction looks good.
Coming back now.
Club mates watching on intently. Is he going to get the hole? No, he got the straightener. Still might be one down, but that's a pretty good save.
Yeah. Ripper of a shot.
We'll wait for the decision.
Down to a measure.
Lie detector's out again.
While I was doing that, Vince Calabresi's watching. I missed you this morning, mate, from, where's he at? The Austral Eagles Bowling Club. I hope they've got this up on the big screen as well for you. What was the call?
1 to Taren point.
There we go.
So Kurri leads 3-2 after 4 of this 21 end fours fixture. Game next door to only 4 ends completed. 4 singles. It's 3-1. The score. I'm not sure whether Coromel's on top or the bottom of the board there, but we'll be able to check that out soon. I'll be able to check on my Bowls Link draw, and it's Coromel on top, so they're trailing 1-3.
That's what you're looking for.
There it is, yeah. Beautiful handwriting, whoever wrote that, their names with that chalk on the board there.
That's astounding, actually. I don't like that at all.
Shane Soper was telling me about their accommodation at one of the caravan parks. How Andrew Rees has got a wonderful bunk bed. It's long enough for him, but they're not sure about the width of it. But, so if he rolls over, he'll be on the floor, they reckon.
Good correction by Mark there.
Yeah, important to correct at this level. We've these games are a bit of a marathon, even though it's only the 21 ends. You know, four bowlers each time can be make these games go for a long time, and it's a lot of concentration. So correction is absolutely key if you're not on it all the time. Usually, first one's a cider. Get with the next one on it.
Hello, Matt. Matt Johnson, a good mate of Andrew's. Yes, looks like he's match fit, Matty. Raring to go always, as you would know. So, Kyle just pulling up a little bit short now. So, Trent Bennison with his first bowl on end number 5.
I can report over at over on the Karen Murphy rink, as I'm going to call it. And the St George's Basin girls have actually scored a shot against them, and I'll be cheering quite well from there. Look, don't get me wrong, Sue Moore, who has just moved to Figgy bowler, I'm meant to call it, Victory Sports from the Basin. He's no slouch of a bowler herself, and the team she's with is quite a very good draw bowler. So it's not as much of a foregone conclusion as we might think.
How did they go with the morning game? I don't know, I'll just look that up.
Yeah, they got up over...
They got up, did they?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, very good.
I'd like to apologise for talking a lot about the Basin girls, but they are all friends of mine. I'm a little bit biased. So
Yes.
A bit like Jessica Tell yesterday.
I was going to say, there's no bias in this commentary box at all, Ben.
Just like Jessica Tell yesterday. Not going for Carl at all. That was so funny to watch. I wish we'd had a camera in here for that. That was gold.
2 great shots
by Kyle.
Trent.
Sorry, Trent.
And you see David Axon just indicating to Stewie, and players taking the opportunity to change ends while the thirds are making their way back and get a much better view from down there. I often find if you're struggling with a little bit of weight on any particular green, it's good to get down the end where the bowls are finishing and just watch them tends to help with their weight control a bit if you can watch the bowls finishing and get an idea of if they're rolling on or pulling up. Helps with that visualisation.
Yeah, it really is surprising how much that can affect it. Just watching the bowls finish, and that's advice, I guess, for younger bowlers. Is not just when you're off the mat and you're not the one bowling, just watch your teammates and their bowls finish at the head, and you can really get a good idea of how hard you need to throw it.
Certainly can. That's why the two trial ends are fairly critical as well.
Absolutely.
If all players are crossing the line on the roll-up, it's not the bowls they're using.
That's right. Yeah, no point blaming the tools.
Simon on either side there.
Just missing the line. Tried to correct on his first and just over-corrected. So the left-hander, Turnbull, looks to be on a pretty good path here. If he can land that bowl, is he going to get down to it? Just held out. So skippers will cross with their bowls to play on N5, and coming up for your viewing pleasure, New South Wales versus Victoria Test Series. If you're in the area down here around Wollongong, get to Warilla Bowling Club.
Yeah, an interesting program we've got there. 3 games of essentially the open games and then seniors, I think, as well. And the Friday night is a day game, afternoon game, and then a night game.
Yep.
Starting at 6 p.m, which is going to be something great.
What a shot, Dave Axon.
I do love prime time bowls.
I'm not sure whether he got the shot or not. We'll just have a look. See Turnbull there just indicating. Yep.
Saying to land that bowl and flip the jack over. Weight seems good.
Yes, I'm not sure whether there's much wind at all out there, but any wind that's coming from that side will be certainly making the bowls turn a bit more. You see a close up there. Hard to tell.
Looks purple to me.
Looks
like
seems like Taren Point
does
has
look
a
like
shot.
it.
Little Jack just hiding there. You can just see the little fella hiding between those bowls like a baby penguin behind its parents.
And being a 5-test series, Ben, we might have to grab a couple of boundary pegs or a couple of bowls or something like that and have a bit of a fire and come up with their own form of the ashes.
Oh, geez, what would we burn? You can't burn the bowls.
Oh, they only need 2 playing in that test series, mate.
They create a good fire to melt us.
Yeah, I think it would.
David with another bowl on the head.
Yeah, just out, I'd say, but very close.
Yeah, certainly handy. And you can see they're both using size 4 there.
Yeah, both XGs, both duos.
Yeah.
So they'll be able to watch each other's line anyway.
Andrew Rees makes his way to the mat.
Seem to be playing the same shot.
Yeah, just needs to sneak around them front bowls, get down, try and turn his own.
Looking promising with that grass.
Yeah, it's a better line this time.
Oh,
Is he going to get down enough? No, he's just going to hold out. So it'll be 1 to Taren Point, yes, and we're all square after 5.
3 all.
Three all after 5 ends. We've had a 1, a 2, and then 3 ones. It's a close game. They're not the tightest of heads, but geez, they're putting on a show. So, just looking at now at some comments. We've got Viv Granfield there watching from somewhere that I'm never ever going to
No,
Not going to pronounce that.
No idea where that is.
Stratfordshire.
Sounds right.
You might have to let us know. It could be Welsh.
Oh, definitely, that's the
Looks-
Welsh
yeah.
flag.
What time and how's the weather conditions there, Viv, where you are?
It's Wales. It's going to be freezing. Just click back on the correct camera angle here for you guys, and there we go.
There we go.
Had the pleasure of playing with the Axe recently in the New South Wales over 40 side against Queensland, which was a very tight series. And for us, we had a win each and a draw or a tie, but because we held the shield, we regained it.
Very good.
Up at Tweed.
How's it running up there?
Yeah, it was greens were nice. We had a bit of rain, but didn't seem to take too much pace out of the greens. It was only
That's
a
good.
drizzle, but yeah, it was
Yep.
fantastic. Hello, Tomo, Mark Thomas, watching from Dungog. Kyle Hansen. I said earlier, if you missed it, he thought this was the first game this morning, and I was happened to be talking to the Taren Point side when they when the phone call went through to ask where he was, and there was a bit of a look of astonishment on the two mates' faces.
A look of astonishment on his face too, I reckon.
Yeah, there would have been, I would imagine. Where are you? Oh, I'm in bed. So made his way down from Sydney, but I believe he was down here yesterday rolling up at Warilla before going back home.
There you go.
Rolling up with Harley McDonald and Aaron Tees.
The story just gets weirder and weirder.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Ian Whalen's really getting around. He's at Clubcore Island in the NT. It was a ripper of a spot, mate. John Foots from Mansfield in Victoria. And Bo Black from Cliftley.
Cliftley, yep. So it's Kurri would definitely won.
Mm-hmm.
Bennison get a roll out of his own. That'll be another counter, I would think.
Yep.
Funny too, during the break, Kyle went and bought himself a sandwich, and I had to ask him. I didn't think he'd want lunch because he would have had a late breakfast this morning. But yes, his teammates saw the funny side of it.
I'm glad they did. 7-1 on the rinks next door.
Well,
On top.
Caramel's up.
okay. Wow, it's Caramel behind, I think, on that one.
So they're on top.
Yeah, they are, but it's 7-1 on the bottom to the bottom
Oh,
team.
my apologies. The other way around.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, there you go. Whoops.
Yeah, but it's all right.
Oh, it's Caramel needing to win as well, keep their championships alive.
Ty with his first. Draw another shot.
Well played.
Warren Haviland, mate, saying you'd have to have hit the big time being on this commentary team. First of all, thanks for that compliment. And how do you feel about that, mate?
Thanks, Warren. Part of me and Andrew's pennant team back at Siddos.
That's the Albatross. Hello, Warren.
That's the Albatross.
He was a great help when when Warilla hosted the men's pennant state final.
Andrew mentions the Albatross a fair bit, so maybe we're a little bit privileged to have you on the coverage, mate, on the live stream there. Thank you. YouTube is active. I'll just give you that normal reminder. It's pinned at the bottom. Don't click on any links that don't come from us. If we miss them, then... Oh, that bowl just coming through and touching. Sorry, I got a little bit distracted. Yeah, don't click on it. Don't give anyone any credit card information. They will steal your identity and scam you. Don't do that. We won't charge.
Another good bowl from Turnbull there. So it'll be Kurri holding 3. Axon just having a bit of a discussion with his third as to what shot to play. What are we doing, Jackson? Just a backhand draw to try and get one in there, I suppose.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Is that Taren Point's bowl behind that green and white one?
Yeah, yes it is.
Could even look for it underneath those orange and purple if you're thinking, but I'd rather put one in there first.
Yeah, get another one in there. Line looks okay.
Looking good. Oh,
that's well played.
good in there for sec, or could be second.
Yeah, they needed a bowl in there. So Rees now, we're possibly looking to, as indicated by Turnbull, either side really of that wide bowl, try and get to that green and white bowl at the back. That's against them.
Nice grass again from both skips. Inside of that red one.
How's his weight this time? Just not going
Just
to arrive.
pulling up.
Yeah. So Axon can't really attack with any big weight because if he chips his own out,
down a few.
You see him just indicate there. He looks to swing down under that last bowl of Rees's and try and land something. Might get a straightener off a short one.
Well, a bit of pace on that line, and it seems to be the correct line so far because it will
Seems
bend.
to be underneath.
Doesn't want to get his own and go through the hole.
Which he has. Bugger.
Yeah, that was always a possibility there. So Rees, we'll see. Rees with an opportunity here to add to the count. Looks like they're holding 3. So backhand draw from Andrew Rees to complete end 6. 21 end game. Grass line looks good. It's all weight dependent now, and I think he might have been a little bit timid.
Pulling up again.
Yeah.
Yep. Fair.
So 3 it is to Kurri.
6-3 on 6.
So they double their score. And the Corrimal team have kicked back a little. It's 7-4 now on the rink next door after 6 as well. We said must win for both Kurri and Corrimal if they're to keep their semi-final ambitions alive.
Oop, sorry, everyone, swing that in and find it. Like I said, apprentice. Just didn't think it was responding, but it is.
So, Jackson, we asked Matty earlier in the week about the best and worst thing about being a greenkeeper, mate. What's the best thing?
It's just overall working on the greens, just rolling and cutting are probably up there, and learnt from experience over at Sido's, plugging is probably the worst job out of all of them.
Okay. So just explain to our viewers that mightn't know, what's actually plugging, mate?
It's just like a returf. So just any grass that has just died off, or just replanting with new healthy grass. I had to do a fair bit of that over at Sido's.
That'd have been from Andrew Lynn dumping his bowls on rinks every now. No, it wasn't from that. And so, how do you do that, mate? What gear do you use, and how do you go about that?
It just how do I explain a plugger?
Is it like a golf hole taking?
Yes, like a hole changer.
Yeah,
correct.
Okay.
Exactly like that.
And where do you get the plugs from, mate? You got a nursery or?
Usually, yes, a nursery, or even just on the side of the greens where play is not used.
A few wayward bowls so far on this end, but it's the Kurri bowls that are holding shot. This will be next bowl will be Kyle Hansen's coming into view there, the maroon and white. I think they were supposed to be red and white with the Rugby League St George emblem on them.
Oh, we've discussed these bowls. I remember these bowls.
Yes. Yeah.
Go Manly.
We might get a yes. Just so happens I'm a Manly supporter as well, so it's a lovely colour for me. But we'll get a close-up of them at some stage during the game when one of them's standing on its edge, and we'll be able to see the St George logo on the maroon and white bowls, or dark red as he likes to call it.
Dark red, yep.
There's our hard-working umpire or
Bam.
technical officer. Well,
Keeping the hands warm.
yeah, hands are a bit cool.
Bit chilly.
Better path here from Kyle Hansen. They're going to get right down to the jack here. That's well
Great ball.
played.
Very good toucher.
So the thirds will make their way to the mat. That'll be Ty Turnbull first to play. N7. 21 ends. Sectional play. They play 3 games in their section of 4. The team on top of the table after the 3 games will advance to the semi-final. Other sectional play going on in the green to the right, and another green a bit further away up the back of the club. So round 3 will be tomorrow morning, followed by the semi-finals tomorrow afternoon and the final on Sunday morning.
Yep.
Looks like one of them scoop bowls you were talking about yesterday, Ben.
Yeah, it's one of those maroon ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was having a good chat with Jess about those and the angles they can sit on. The running edge is a bit thinner than most of the other types.
On a pretty good path here, Turnbull. Looking to make any kind of contact. Is he going to just
getting
slip?
this one.
Oh, he's well
Back
played.
for 2. Great ball. Maybe even 3 there.
Yeah, there's a chance of being 3 as well. You see the orange and blue bowl just behind Jack High. That'll be the one that Lyttle will be looking to at least beat to give his skip a chance.
Getting around that one there. And
He's a chance of getting down. Is he going to get down inside
I think
it?
he's
No,
Just didn't have the pace to get there.
just moved there because one of the guys was standing right in the way. We couldn't see it. But yeah, good scattering of bowls there, but probably 3. Just looking at that.
Yeah, it was a great bowl from Turnbull. Just arriving and trailing the jack back to his own. So Andrew Rees first to play. That's his own bowl in the running, coming in on the backhand. We can afford to give that a roll or just sneak either side of it. Weight
He's cross
critical.
again.
Yes, it is. He's
just running through.
Ooh, yeah, that was close. He's play. That's a good sider. He won't want to change much for his next shot.
See what Axon does here. He looks to be on a tighter line, is he? Well, he's got a little bit of weight on as well. I think that's the weight he wanted, but I think he might have been just looking to get underneath that front bowl and land the toucher of carries. So Rees doesn't need much correction on his last.
Looks like he's going to be running into that front bowl.
Yeah, that's his own, but
Over a couple. Could be.
hasn't made it any easier for Taren Point.
No.
So the Point hold a few. Kurri hold a few here. Taren Point. And you can see there.
The shot there you were talking about, leaning underneath that for that toucher.
He may be able to get
Jack
it
back.
He's coming down to have a look. Yeah, he can work off that. Grab the jack. They own everything behind. Sarah Boddington there from the Foster Bowling Club, doing battles in the 4s. She's had a pretty big week as well.
Massive week, yeah. Last year's champion, singles.
Last year's singles champion, yes. She was in the singles again and the triples. Now in the 4s. There's a few players that have had a busy week. All right, well, the shot's been discussed and decided. We'll wait and see. There is a forehand track as well to get down to grab the jack, trail the jack back. Looks as though that's what he's going to attempt.
Right underneath that red one there.
Oof, that's what. Oh wow! Oh wow!
There you go.
That just kept coming.
Pinball shot.
We do love a rattler.
So it'll be
That is 1-2
one.
Taren Point.
Yeah. So a little bit of fortune, but
6-4 on 7.
was in the area there to get the result. And there's the alfresco dining area. You see that was packed yesterday afternoon for the finals of the
Absolutely.
pairs.
Yeah, thanks to Tab, our partners, and Wollongong, Destination Wollongong, press play, and there's all the ways to get into it. Just putting the mat up now.
Yep, so a change of length here from Taren
Shorting
Point.
it up.
We noticed earlier, Jackson very helpful for the players. Here you've got the centre lines going out to the 21 metre mark and even a line going across in the other direction.
Your lines everywhere. Did you have much to do with making that colour for this morning's?
Yes, I
chalk
was the one to mix that this morning.
There you go.
Bit of
Matty
white
said you
and blue.
had the colour palette out. Didn't it?
Yeah, had to get it right colour.
It's a pretty good opener.
Yeah, good starter.
Mark Willey.
had to borrow Taraji's line marker for this event because ours is playing up a little bit.
Is it?
Needing new parts.
Well, thanks to Rogie for that.
And do you have a long straight edge, mate, that you lay on the green to run along? Or
Yeah. Ours is probably about 8 metres. This one's actually starting to bow, so we'll see if we try and order in a 21 metre straight edge soon.
Do you still use the old chalk string line, mate?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sean did that this morning, and that's just for a stencil, and then we just put the paint over the top of them. Good shots by the leads. So you wanted 2 behind.
Yeah. Textbook stuff.
Yep. That was the call from Matty Miles this season. Put 1 on it, 1 behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently Cole Healy, a bit of an advocate of that too. He has pretty strict orders for his skips. It's pretty funny. He's a...
It's a good
Another
shot.
Good shot.
So players seem to come to terms with the conditions now. Line and length starting to be a bit more accurate.
Yeah.
And there's the commentator's curse again.
Stop.
So the scores from the other matches, their other venues, Taraji Park and Wiseman Park, Wollongong City, rolling through.
Yeah, just looking for any anomalies or anything weird. There is a 20-1 score after 7 ends there.
Wow.
Ben Twist and St John's Park over Hemi Palmer from Halikalani.
Oh,
15-2, Tash Van Eldick over Kim Wiles from Lawson.
Yep.
That's about it. Everything else is fairly even.
oh, Jobbo. So you're watching, mate. I'm not sure how the Glennis boys are going. I'm sure it'll roll through fairly soon down the bottom there. You'll be able to see. So I think Hallie had a fairly big win in their first game as well there. So on the receiving end this time, by the sounds of things.
Glen Innes, Robert Rees from Glen Innes after 8 ends is over is
Shot there by Ty.
12-2 over John Gibson from Nelson Bay at the moment.
Okay, so they're going all right, Paul, at the moment. Yeah, very good shot. Left-hander of Ty Turnbull. Little missed the line a little here. It's going to duck away.
Andrew's ordering something behind there and for Ty.
Yeah, well, you can see a group of ordering Ty. Did you like that, Ben, did you?
I had a bit of a chuckle and I thought you were talking about Andrew behind me. I saw him on the computer. I thought, geez.
He's got the menu up, does he?
I'm putting in Nationals entries in, actually.
There you go.
National entries.
So, but as you pointed out, Jackson, there is a group of Taren Point bowls there, the green and white and maroon and white, waiting to grab the jack if Dave Axon could get it there.
Well, it took me a while to find that, by the
Yeah,
way.
you've done well. You hunted it down. So, Axon.
Oh.
It's another one, another catcher. So Rees maybe looking to get one in where he wanted Turnbull to get. If he just misses that bowl, well, it's a handy spot, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in a good
spot
aim.
there.
Darren Draper saying good day to you, Benny.
Yeah, Darren Draper, he's a good
hour.
bloke.
How are you, Darren?
So was it Darren as well?
Yes, we played in the South Pacific Fours, was it last year?
Oh, wow. He's a good bloke, isn't he?
Me, Mick Burke and Justin Rumble. He told him I'd be commentating, so he should be watching.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, Jamie, we have that discussion quite often about sectional play or knockout for state championships, but people come a long way and we have clubs willing to host these events, and people know if it's sectional play, they know how long they're going to be there, and they know they're going to get at least 3 games, and they travel a long way from across the state. So
what was that?
Seemed like it was 2 there.
it is
4 or
2.
No,
it'll
it's
be
definitely not
8.
what this is.
8-6.
8-6,
8-4.
8-4. Yep,
so that was
2.
2, yep.
You can certainly send any feedback to Bowls New South Wales. The match committee looks at all feedback that received, weighs it up.
The reality is that I'm going to say that I quite like this sectional play. Knockout's good fun, but sectional play's thrown up some really interesting things this year, and I'll just run again back to the Karen Murphy-Tashman Eldick game yesterday, where they weren't playing against each other, but boy, were they playing against each other. Rinks next door and just trying to get the biggest winning margin possible. Got a really exciting environment in that rink one.
Yeah. I suppose you could argue that the Women's World Cup should be straight knockout as well, but they play in sections when they come and play in Australia at the moment for the World Cup football.
Like if I'm coming down here from Condolban or something like that, then I want to play 3 games.
Yeah.
And have the opportunity to play against the best and all that. That's the I think it's much more inclusive, if nothing else.
Shot there by Shane.
Yeah, good lead bowls from Shane Soper. I think is with our venue, we vary our venues, and yes, as you said, people have got a long way to travel. If we're in the north or in the south, and people travel a long way, and we have had the experience before when it was knockout that people would see who they were drawn against and say, well, I'm not going to go all that way to lose my first game and then drive all the way back home again. So
yeah, it gives people more of a chance as well, to win through to semi-finals and win a bit of that prize money and maybe some bling to take home as well.
Yes. But generally, sectional play or knockout, it's generally a lot of the same teams seem to get to the business end.
Daz just asked me telling me to look after you. Jackson,
Yeah,
I
just
don't know
saw that
whether
on the live stream.
think you would need to be looking after me, mate. You have to look after your elders, is that right? No, we're going all right, and I'm glad he's here. He's looked a little bit nervous at the start.
Yeah, I was shaking up a little bit at the start.
But finding your feet, mate, you're doing well.
Yeah. Just got a message from my good friend Adam Severn. He's watching the live stream from Dapto Siddos. They got it on the TV.
Oh,
How are
good.
you all?
I love that. I love it when the clubs put it on the big screen. That's what we're all about, bringing bowls to the bowls clubs.
Yes.
Kyle Hansen on a pretty good track here.
That's
Ball in off that bowl or
Yeah,
just
that's
draw
a
it
good bowl.
cold. Well
Very
played.
good.
A close look here by both of these lads. Using those restriction of movement rules quite well, actually.
Yeah, coming up and keeping an eye on the head and then heading down to play their bowls. So that'll be Turnbull on the forehand, left-hander. Is he going to grab the jack here or sit the bowl?
Land in that bowl. Good shot.
Well played. He's made a few. So Simon Lyttle will be looking for something similar, except it'll be out of his right hand and not his left.
Just running through.
Yeah, just a little bit quick. Just rolled it over, so change of hands now. It'll be the backhand for Turnbull. See Rees just indicating get out to match them. A couple of bowls to the left. Looks to be on a pretty good track to do that as well. Has he got the weight to get there? Well, it's going to be a handy bowl though.
Just in front of Jack there.
Yeah. That's all right. The Soldiers Point ladies looking to do the same as the senior lady in the triples. So Skips will make their way to the mat. Kurri holding 2. Not a great deal on for Taren Point to make a multiple. They've still got them couple of bowls to the left-hand side. You can see.
Where's my bouncer?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
there we go.
there he is.
Oh, wow.
Mental telepathy. So Rees just regrouping there after a drive. Scattered a few on the rink next door. We'll have to have a look at that one too and see if the Corrimal boys are fighting their way back into that match next door. So Andrew Rees a bit tight with this. Is he going to
Seems to be.
tuck the jack? Ooh, just opened up a
Yeah.
little bit more. So a bit of a wall for Axon to work off here.
Grass again.
Very good. How's his weight to get back down to the jack? He's
Oh,
just going to hold out a fraction and get the bowl solid. He was trying to work off them back to the jack, but just probably half a bowl too high. So Andrew Rees. Be a little bit tight again here, but he's going to land the wall. Well, it's not making it any easier for Taren Point, so it'll be Kurri holding 3, I believe, at present.
Just got the comment from Darren Draper there. Could recruit you, Benny, for the South Pacific.
Mate, I'm in. Immediately.
Absolutely.
Happy to lead for you. You are 2 champion bowlers.
Axon looking to draw. Looks like he's going to run through a little bit heavy.
Yeah.
So that last bowl of Rees is forcing the change of hands. And it's
For
a
Kurri.
4.
12, 4 and 9.
Yeah. Well, they've got a bit of a margin to make up from their morning game.
Jumped ahead.
Yeah. They were defeated by 13 shots this morning. We'll just see how the game's going next door as well. It's well, there it is. Corrimal fought their way back in. They were down 7-1.
Very good fight back.
Yeah, so they're in it. They're in it as well. So Corrimal had a 1-shot loss this morning. Kurri had a 13-shot loss. But at the moment, they lead by 8. Both players with a pretty good opening bowl on N10, approaching the halfway mark of round 2 of the men's 4s state championships here at Figgy Sports. Just going to pull up a fraction there in a second. Both players. So Bennison now. His first bowl of N10 on the back end. So what's the program of bowls each week here, Jackson, at Fig Tree?
Yeah, so Monday is our spray day, so just get everything ready for the week.
Ready?
Tuesday is ladies, champs and social. There's Andrew there.
Andrew,
At the entrance.
it's
to the
like
bucket.
it's like watching Caddy. Don't know if you've ever seen the movie Caddyshack, but like the golfer, like
The
a
golfer.
gopher poking his head up
Yeah.
in the.
Out from the bunker.
Sorry, mate, we
Yeah,
interrupted
you're right.
there.
And then Wednesday is men's social. Thursday we have women's. Oh, sorry, no. We have the new bowlers. They just come in for a roll up every Thursday morning.
Okay.
And then Friday afternoon we have men's social again.
So can you explain that the new bowler mornings do you have?
So we have new bowlers. So just anyone that wants to come along and just roll up with everyone.
Yeah, I like that. It's a good concept. We have our new bowlers. When I was at St George's Basin, used to have the Sunday morning chook runs with the place to be. It was our little nursery. We don't have anything like that at Huskerson yet, and I'll sort that out once I get a couple of days in a row where I'm actually at home.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Very good bowl from Cole Hansen there.
Very good.
So pretty packed program each week, mate, by the sounds of things.
Yeah, everyone's.
How do you go with the green rotations, mate? Or are they most of them pretty full?
Wednesday's usually packed. 3 greens full, and Friday as well. Ladies get a 4 green championships every Tuesday morning.
Okay.
Bit of a gust of breeze just picked up there. I
saw that, yeah.
Camera shaking.
Yeah. It is getting up a little out there.
Thought someone had kicked the camera. Actually, we can see the shake on
there,
that.
Shaking, yeah. Pretty good track here from Turnbull. Oh, sorry, from Lyttle. He's going to just sneak past. Pretty handy, though. So it's Taren Point holding 1. Turnbull looks a bit tight. Oh, is he now? It's holding out. Has he got the weight to arrive?
Just short.
Yeah. So you see Axon just mentioning if you halve anything that halves them bowls will be another counter. So Lyttle looks to be in the area again here.
It's got the weight to be there.
Yep. And pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good bowl. And so there we go, the home of the Fig Tree Falcons. And I see the statue, the Falcon statue. What's his name? The little fella?
Yeah, our little mascot there, Fanny the Falcon.
Fanny the Falcon. The girls are going to bring him out and put him behind the rink at one stage there the other day. But the big sports breakfast guys were here, and
yep.
Any photos that were taken with the Fig Tree had to have the Falcon in there. He was,
usually sits in behind those windows there.
Yeah, he's in there.
Going to get a men's Falcon, call him Freddie.
Freddie, okay.
Freddie and Fanny.
Very good. Rees just a little bit high with this one. Axon backhand draw, looking to add to the count. I think it's only 1 at the present to Taren Point. It's on a pretty high line. They're certainly not getting back as much as
just going to hold outside.
we've seen previously. So it suggests that there is a bit of wind coming from the left, top left of screen. You can see there's a bit of breeze around.
It's quite a nice
Shot a southwesterly.
So Rees on a better track this time. Just overplayed it a fraction. That's a very good effort. Falls over. Oh, thought I might have pushed the shot ball over onto the jack, but no. So Axon now.
We've got Phyllis Hayworth here keeping up to date with the Foster ladies and men's scores. I can tell you that sometimes at times here it's felt like we're at Foster. So many Foster uniforms around. Yeah. Powerful club with a huge amount of supporters. I do know they have a strong contingent of travelling bowlers as well that go around in the bus, and I assume they're all down watching this as well. Why wouldn't you be?
Yes, I watched a fair bit of their men's game this morning against the Raymond Terrace team. I just watched the end of this bowl from Axon. Looks to be on a pretty good track here if he can land that
there
bowl.
For second. Great bowl.
Wow.
Well played.
Very good.
So it'll be 2 to Taren Point.
12-6 on 10. Kurri.
So yeah, and the Foster men's team were right in it that match against. They actually led 10-5 at one stage, but just got away from them at the end, dropping a couple of big scores on ends 18 and 19. They dropped 2 5s, which really hurt at that stage of the game. And Raymond Terrace ended up running away with the victory, but it was a great battle. So a couple of metres short of maximum length here from Taren Point, stretching it out a little. And who's your fiercest rivals here at Figgy Sports, mate? What's the club that you love to beat the most, Jackson? All of them?
Mostly. Marilla's up there as well, like very, very strong team in the pennants this year, and as well as Corrimal.
Okay.
So as far as I know, you guys, there's always everyone in this area wants to beat Warilla.
Yeah.
It's the
The favourites, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess you could say the Manly. Everyone used
Well,
to
that's
hate Manly.
that's probably the biggest test as well, I suppose, to beat. Yeah, if you've accomplished something, they're a great club. Credit to them. Well, Soper going to land the bowl.
Yep.
Well played, Shane Soper. Was a club mate of mine at Soldiers Point around this time last year before moving to Kurri. Shane. Missing the weight there, Kyle. So Bennison now, forehand draw. Plenty of room, and the wind, as you
Still
said,
starting to take effect now.
yeah, and
Still coming back nice, though.
probably assisting these bowls coming in this direction, I suppose, isn't it? It's definitely coming from the right-hand side and up over the club. This green we're playing on, not exposed to the wind as much as some of the other greens here, with the alfresco dining area down the left-hand side as we're looking now, and the clubhouse in the background there giving a little bit of protection from the breeze. Well, as you see, yeah, that flag right in that corner, you can see the top right there. That's the flag we just had close up, and there's hardly any wind down in that area. So it's a little bit protected, but as the players' bowls get down to this end, certainly has a bit of breeze behind them. So thirds make their way to the mat. Halfway through end 11. So we're right at the halfway mark.
See there, Corrimal sneaking in front there.
Yeah, all right. So if it was a win for Corrimal and a win for Kurri, we would have all teams going into round 3 with 1 win each, 1 win and a loss. But still a long way to go with these 2 games yet.
Darren Draper just confirmed.
Congratulations,
Ben is
Ben.
in our team with Justin Rumble.
Thanks for that, Daz. Excellent.
Very good bowl, Simon Lyttle.
Very good shot there.
So Turnbull will be on his forehand. See all them bowls are against him. Rees,
Reach the trail of the jack there.
yeah, even if he trails it though, he'll go with it. If he can find a path through, it might be a fraction tight on that here now.
It's going narrow now.
Yeah. Doesn't want to make too much contact with that bowl. That's against him. He's going to turn another one in. Well, that hasn't done Kurri any favours there. So it'll be Axon to play first. They hold one, possibly two with the blue bowls. Kurri needs to be careful. They've only got the one darker bowl in there, just to the left of Jack.
Just to the left of Jack. Yeah.
So that's their only bowl they've got. So Rees will need to be careful with the weight selection for his next bowl, but we'll see what David Axon can do here. Looks to be on a pretty good track again here. And that's his own bowl coming up. So that's pretty well played.
Very good.
Yeah, hasn't given anything for Rees to do.
We might see an aggressive shot though. Even if he does get rid of his own, it's only going to add one more to the count. So 4 down, or 3 down at least. Not a lot to play for. Oh no, he's just playing a swinging shot.
Just to be inside of that purple.
Yeah, let's see. Is he going to get down in time?
Don't think so. Ooh.
Just going to hold up.
Yeah, hold it. Oh, edge. Maybe didn't want that.
No.
That's certainly narrowed the target now for his next one. So Jackson using the fingers. And Jackson, how do you go with the fingers, mate? Was that something you do?
I'm pretty accurate.
Pretty accurate?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've discovered that wasn't I a complete disgrace?
Yes. We've had a talk about that, and if I focus on the fingers, the bowls look blurry, and if I focus on the bowls, the fingers look blurry. So no idea of how to do it.
It's like a zoom lens. Of
Yeah,
the camera,
yes, that's right. I'd have to hold them right down just above the bowl, and that defeats the purpose, I suppose. But
so a long discussion happening here between these two the third and the skip here. Yeah, I think that's the shot I'd be playing for as well, judging by what he's saying there.
yeah, just
Because he can't afford to beat the heck out of it, because he might take his own out.
might just pan back. Ben, is there any more bowls behind
That's a good question.
that grey one as well? Just have a look. Is there any more live bowls on the back of the green? I don't think there is.
I think that is the furthest.
Yeah, it is. That's
Furthest
right.
behind.
So Kurri only has the one right back as well. So it'll only be, depending on what Dave Axon can do here. As Ben said, suggested to draw to that front bowl and fall in off it. He's not to be on a pretty good track to do
Done
that.
very, very
Well,
well.
that's well
tucked that away very
played.
well.
Wow. That's-
Exactly how he indicated, wasn't it?
Yeah, perfect. So, what happens now?
Well, I'm not sure whether how many worse can he go? The thing is now his bowl is lined up to go shooting out of the head as well. We see a back angle of it. You'll see that if he lands the blue bowl, that's the Kurri bowl that's going to go out of the head.
Peter Thornton making Collingwood jokes in the comments. That's an unusual one.
Ah. So Andrew Rees has a bit to do here. And if Taren Point can hold on to these,
this,
they're
look
right
at
back
this.
in the match.
Scattered it and laid down.
I'll have to switch the camera.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Mike. Thank you. I'm looking.
We saw the other end of that.
Oh, my goodness. I was watching it over there on that one and not the right screen. I apologise, everyone.
But it was his bowl that squirted out, so we'll wait and see how many that was. But it was a decent score, I think. Depends where his bowl ended up.
See if I've got this right. You might be able to see it. Nope.
So we'll see.
Figure that out.
We'll wait and see how many they add onto the scoreboard here. So Kurri's going to remain on 12, that's for sure. We'll just get an update in a second.
Yep, I'll just...
Players move out the way, or Benny will get a shot at the scoreboard for us.
Yep, I'll get the number 3. Oh, there it is.
He's picked up a fair few there. That looks like 5.
Looks like an 11, doesn't it, on the board? Yep. It is. So it's 5 shots. So Taren Point storming back in with a 2 and a 5 last 2 ends.
Trailing 1.
And a very good opening bowl as well to commence end 12.
Good shot by Mark there.
Yeah, strong bowls there by the lead, the Taren Point lead there. That's
Mark putting on 1 shot, 1 behind again.
Scott Gurry's having some fun on the text line. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. Yeah, good bowl there. So what's your first year bowling, greenkeeper?
Yes.
What are you going to do? Where do you want to work? What's your dream club, do you think?
Well, after my apprenticeship finishes, I'm hoping to stay on here for another couple of years. But don't really see myself going anywhere anytime soon. Because living locally in Dapto.
There's an Arnie Jack song about Dapto, or Wollongong. Actually, do you remember Arnie Jack? It's me.
Yes. I do, mate, yes. I think it might be a bit... Jackson might be a little bit young.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. It's called... I've been everywhere, and everywhere he's been is Wollongong.
There you go.
Except for Dapto.
Yeah.
Hell, I'm young for Arnie Jack, to be honest. Arnie Jack was on air when colour TV came in. That was a classic episode. You should watch it on YouTube. Jackson, mate.
Will do.
Riveting entertainment.
No, it's great. I loved it.
So the tide turning a little bit here with Taren Point holding a few. Turnbull just hasn't got the weight to arrive. Not far away. Try Turnbull. Looks to be on a pretty good track here. Looks to be on a very good track here.
Oh,
Down
wow.
for that bowl.
Oh, just got the rub and run
Like
through.
He was going to rest, but it seemed to straighten a little bit.
Yeah.
It didn't- Maybe it's that the compression or the compaction on the tee.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, the players have spoke about that, haven't they, previously, about them quickening up around that area.
Starting to thin out.
Yeah, we see the mats placed there more times than not, which obviously all the players and bowls congregate in that area as well. That's a very good shot. Well, we might see a bit of attacking flair here from Turnbull. Are Rees going to kind of play up through, or is it just going to be a draw? No, it's just a draw. Try and beat the wing bowl to get another one in there. Looks like they're holding a number again here. Taren point. And Turnbull's missed the line and weight this time. Well, the line was okay, actually.
There's another foot there.
Yeah, has built the target up a bit, though, for Rees, who, if he wants to attack, I think percentage-wise, the attacking shot might be better. I know a number down. It's very difficult to dead draw around them front bowls to get shot. He does own the orange and blue bowl in that wall in front, but we'll see what Axon does first. Backhand draw. Got a little bit on it. Is it going to pull up? No. It's in the bunker.
He landed on us.
Yeah. So Rees, well, now he's deciding to try and draw with his first. Track looks good. All weight dependent now. If he can land that bowl and hang around, it's not a bad shot, but just rolled through a bit, but that's cut out
Yeah.
quite a few.
Landed. That's what he wanted.
Yeah. So, Axon now, if he can find that bowl in front of that last one of Rees's, he can punch it out. He's a little bit lacking. He might draw another. In it comes.
Just out, I think.
It's a good effort. So, having a think about that. Oh, the St George's Basin girls are hanging in there.
Just.
Rees looks like he considered another option, but looks like, oh no, he has considered another option. He doesn't want to get that front one. Well, that's his own, onto his own.
Get out of it.
Oh,
Wow.
dearie me.
Wow.
So he might only be one down now. Dave Axon. Yes. We might see
There's only one to Taren point there.
an apologetic
Oh, mate.
hand from Andrew Rees go up.
If you're going to go big for a chaos bowl, then so be it.
Yeah,
what
so
he
one
did.
it was.
12 apiece on 12.
And we'll just keep an eye on next door as well. When we get the opportunity, we'll just have a look how that score's going. It is Corrimal that need to win the match after losing by 1 this morning. Kurri need to win this one after going down by 13. So, Corrimal. They were down 7-1.
Yep.
I remember at one stage.
Massive turnaround.
Fought back. See the breeze there now, the players' clothing flapping about in the
They're starting
breeze.
to pick up now.
Yeah. See them trees in the background there. And let's see, wind getting behind that bowl as
Shame
well.
they're flying through
Yeah,
into the
flying
ditch
through.
there.
Yeah, it's wow. Yeah, it's really whipping up here.
Had the spinnaker up with that one.
Oh, yep.
Oh, there you can see.
Even the flagpole's taking
Yeah,
a
the
beating.
whole mast is going, yeah. And this, look at this.
Yeah. Yeah, so certainly the wind increasing, which is going to make life fun for the players coming in this direction.
Some old Navy mates will look at that flag mast and start talking about flag protocols. That was my job for a number of years as well.
See, Soper there, it might well swing out of bounds. That stopped on the line. So Kyle Hansen, he's a little bit quick as well with the breeze behind him. See, gathering momentum, the players.
Look at this. The wind has really done something here, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's balls all over the place.
Not so much on the rink next door. It might be a little bit more protected as well, just tucked over there near the alfresco dining area. But Trent Bennison, no problem for him.
Yeah.
He said, "This is what
wind?
you need to do, boys."
What wind? What are you
Yes.
talking about?
The wind is your friend.
It's been asked who's in the Corrimal team, mate. Do you have that information there?
Yes, I'll look that up. And the Corrimal team is made up of Tim Kavanagh, Trent McMillan, Jared Beckford, and John Hills. Is the Corrimal team. This one running a bit as well, but it's going to be in play. That's okay. So no 8's getting scored on this end.
No. No. Not a chance. So, because I've been talking about the Basin girls a bit, I've just been told that pretty sure Sue Moore's an ex-Cabra girl. I think she is, actually. You're right. Went down to the Basin. Has been playing in 2 clubs, playing her championships at the Basin, but pennant somewhere else, I think. And then is now a Fig Tree Falcon.
Okay, Simon Lyttle. First to play, Taren Point, who's put together 3 ends in a row, scoring 8 shots over them 3 ends. Got the rub through the hole.
He threw the ball that far to get through a gap that big.
Yes.
Yep. This one looks a little more fun, just not the weight.
So, Jackson, we might get you to tell everyone where Mike Watts is watching from in Wales, mate. Where's that?
If I can pronounce that properly. Sorry, Mike. I'm not going to offend anyone. I'm not going to pronounce that.
Yes, Ian. This is the men's Bowls New South Wales men's fours sectional play between Taren Point and Kurri.
Round 2.
Round 2 of sectional play. Round 1 was this morning. Round 3 will be tomorrow morning. The winners of the section after that will go through to the semi-finals tomorrow afternoon. "21 ends, fours games, and we've got a nice tight game at the moment. 12 all after 12.
See a nice town, that little. I'm looking up how to say it now.
There you go.
Well, and that doesn't help at all.
It's all spread out, is it?
Aberystwyth, perhaps. It's got the Gaelish has got some weird, chunky sounds in it, but that's okay. It looks like some cool photos.
Nice town on the water there.
Yeah.
Yeah, magnificent.
Part of the Cardigan Shire.
Mm.
Named because it's freezing.
Yeah. So, Axon on the draw. I've seen earlier Simon Lyttle a little bit unlucky not to grab the jack as he came through. Just square cut it to the Kurri bowl. It's just tucked behind that orange and blue bowl, just to the right of the centre line. And Rees just overcooked it a little, but if he can land that bowl, he's going to make a few. So, Axon here with a bit to do. Could be quite a number down here.
Oh, Jack keeps moving around.
Yeah. So, last bowl from Dave Axon on N13. Needs to get one in and around it. And if it is exposed, Andrew Rees will be attacking it. But Axon's played a pretty good bowl here. Got the straightener
there
onto the jack. That's well played, Dave Axon.
Perfect, in fact.
Yeah.
We couldn't have done much better. Couldn't have done much more.
You see, I think Kurri is still holding shot, the signal there, and they're just having a look if they can get at this bowl of Taren Points. You can see Turnbull there, swing down onto the bowl, and he may be able to play a shot like Axon did earlier and work off the Taren Point bowl onto the jack. Just trail it a little bit. Rees on a high line, a bit too quick with the breeze in his back there, so it'll be one to Kurri. So they lead 13-12 after 13. Welcome, Sean, watching from Belfast in Ireland.
Mind going to Belfast one day. I've never had the pleasure. Soon. And my wife keeps telling me anyway.
soon.
She's an accountant. She loves her job, so she doesn't want to go anywhere.
Okay.
Tax time as well.
Oh yeah, full on.
Well, she'll be able to do the budget for the trip anyway.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Just watching the players have a good look at the flag there as that ball goes down. On the other camera, yeah, they're really looking up at the flags and seeing what the heck's going on.
Yep. Good line there.
Yeah, not terribly short.
Yeah, Soper looking to correct on his first. His weight was okay, just missing the line a bit. Looks to be better pointed this time. That's a bit more usable.
We got another Irish watcher here, Linda Lyttle from Portadown in Northern Ireland. I'm going to look that one up too.
I wonder if she's relation of Simon, who's playing here. I'm guessing that she is.
Possibly.
Good goodness.
So a couple of good lead bowls from Mark Willey in these conditions.
Down the road from Belfast a bit.
Simon's mum. There you go.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Linda. Yes, I should have remembered that from previous streaming events where you've watched Simon.
I'm glad you're here.
So Kyle's going to be a handy bowl here. There's Taren Point holding a couple.
Back there, nice.
Got back to match them couple at the back there. We'll see what Bennison can do with his next. You can correct. Missing the line. So a few wayward ones again with the conditions.
Yeah, it's really tricked everyone, hasn't it?
Yeah. It's in a pretty good road this time. Oh, well, it's a
Back
similar
there
bowl
again,
to his
covering them
last.
bowls.
Yeah, but cover and count.
In there for another shot.
Turnbull on his backhand. Pretty good track, all on his weight now. Just running through a touch. Very good line.
Simon underneath that one there.
Yeah,
It's just going through.
Just running through.
Just a little rush.
Nothing really to play to at the moment either. It's not like you can play for a sit and stay shot or anything like that. It's just really the open draws at the moment. And if Turnbull's got the weight here, he's played this pretty good. Is he going to sneak
Is he
past?
just around it? Oh, just out.
Well, that'll be Kurri's best anyway. So they're only
Shot in the head.
down one. Taren Point holds one. See Axon just asking Lyttle, similar bowl to his last really. Turn the wide bowl over or sneak around it. How's his weight this time? Or is it going to get down? No, it's just going to pull up.
Well, interesting head there. Little pattern
Yeah.
of bowls at the back and 4 at the front. And their lead bowl still holding.
Yeah, opening bowl. So Andrew Rees will be looking to play, draw on the forehand, get a roll on his own Kurri teammate's bowl, or get between the two bowls just to the front left of Jack. We'll see what he can do. Is he going to hold out long enough to find the hole, or is he... Oh, the little rub.
Didn't need that.
Did not need that at all. If he gets through that hole and grabs the jack,
Would have
he's
got
got,
a few back there.
yeah. There's a number of Kurri bowls waiting.
Yep. Do say Axon would try and... Oh, he's in for another... Looks like another there.
Yeah, may well count. So... Just see if Rees can find that hole again. He's on a higher line this time.
He's getting around that one.
If he can sneak around his front bowl, he can near draw
just-
this shot. Oh, that's
Ooh.
a very good attempt. Very good attempt. So, well, it's 2. Axon coming down to examine the head. Now, when he was 2, he said, oh, well, we'll go back.
Wingdang Senior Ladies team.
Yeah, we'll just
Having a
look
look
that
at
up.
that now. Well, Axon just underneath his. It could be another shot there. 1, 2, and a measure.
2 on the tape.
2.
Oh, 2 total. Don't bother with the measure.
There you go. 14, 13 on 14.
Close game.
2 Taren point.
It's not necessarily what either of them wanted.
No. Oh, you're correct there, man. So the...
So it was 2 to the point.
2 to the point. They lead 14-13 after 14. So the Windang senior ladies team, Marlene Sharp, Margaret Irvine, Kerry Robertson and Lee Purcell are the 4 players listed for the Windang seniors. So tomorrow's streaming games will be women's 4s sectional action, followed by one of the men's semi-finals. And then the women's final will be Sunday morning. And then we're into the mixed pairs.
Well, actually, we're Sunday afternoon off.
Oh, right, the mixed pair.
Oh.
Right, okay.
And we start the mixed pairs on
That's
Monday
right,
morning.
Monday we do too, yes, sorry.
Half day Sunday and I'm going to sleep. I got Wonder and Frank watching from Bali and Mick West there as well. I can't sleep. West Coast is playing North Melbourne in the afternoon, and everyone should be interested in that.
Well,
I said sarcastically.
you might be able to go to bed at half time or something,
Oh,
Ben.
yeah, I reckon. Well, it's North Melbourne. That's the problem.
No.
Not much better.
Could be a 0-all draw.
Yes, it really could.
Look at all these people watching from Belfast and Barley and Wales, and we're watching from the bunker.
The bunker.
Used to be an old barber shop.
A barber shop?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I've heard.
Actually, I can probably back that up in the little, God knows, corridor, I guess you'd call it. Just in there are all the old magazines from
there you go.
and all the leftover stuff I've been digging around.
Right.
Yeah.
And the old Christmas decorations, I assume, from here as well. There's a little Christmas tree, and then there's a couple of staircases just in there that go absolutely nowhere, which is quite odd as well, just about right.
Must have been another door underneath the terrace.
Few renovations, before the alfresco dining.
Yep.
So it's a point holding a couple more here at present. Bennison just overplaying at a fraction, but all the again, you see all the players coming in this direction with that breeze behind them.
Well, speaking of international viewers, mate, Belinda Groenwald from Pretoria in South Africa. And really cool bowls community in South Africa too. I'd like to see more of them over here playing and having a go, actually. There's probably a few South Africans in Western Australia, a bit of a community there, actually.
You done very well to hold back your South African accent when you were saying South Africa then too,
Thank you
mate.
very much. Yeah, I do have
just,
a really bad habit.
Just heard a hint of it at the start, but
Such a bad habit. People think I'm laughing at them. I can't help it. I'm just completely passive with these things. My brother-in-law's from New Zealand, and I end up with a thicker New Zealand accent than he does. When we're around.
Trent Bennison. Great draw shot. I think Andrew Rees started walking up with the thirds, and then he just realised that, it's not my turn yet. Oh, not my turn to go up there yet. I'll wait.
My mate Brett Hughes watching again. Another genuine bowls tragic. Loves the game to death.
Well,
Brett
Cyril.
Hughes, and Cyril, he'll be here next week. Live stream as well.
It's a pretty good effort from Lyttle there.
Mm-hmm. Shadows are getting long too, aren't they, lads? It's,
sunsetting.
noticed that.
Yeah, the green will start to die. Noticed that considerably yesterday.
Yeah, about 3:30, so it's getting nearly that time now.
Yeah. Sun will go down fairly quickly behind the mountain. And we thank Wollongong City Council. So, Jackson, how many of these things have you been on that road, mate?
Yeah, I've been on a couple times actually. Yeah.
Okay. Surfer?
I have surfed once
Okay.
over in Hawaii.
Oh,
Got the longboard out.
okay. Jumped out of a plane?
Yes, actually, as well.
Oh, dear.
Got that for me 18th birthday.
Oh, okay. How was that experience, mate?
Pretty full on. I even got the video package as
Right.
well.
Okay.
Was not a good look. Got the cheeks flapping in the wind.
There is a line there, Ben, but hold back, mate. You've done well. Well done.
I've been skydiving as well, yeah, and off Wollongong, I'm pretty sure it was. Now I think about it.
Okay.
Maybe further south, I can't remember. But it was, good experience. But I don't think I'd do it again. It's a lot of money for
It's one and done.
for 30-second fall. We did the free dive course.
Yep.
It was a free fall course, so no tandems. They let me fall, and I'm a heavy bloke, so I fell pretty quick. So that my terminal velocity was a bit higher than the instructors.
So Axon just missing with the weight there. He was on a pretty good track. If you see, he's got 3 bowls just waiting just behind the jack, but it's Kurri that holds shot, and Rees will be trying to get to them 3 bowls. See Turnbull just indicating he's not quite wide enough to do the job. He doesn't want to squirt the jack back himself. Well, that's worked out
just
okay.
moves it.
Yes. So Axon, we're just looking to arrive. There is a bit of danger if he's too heavy. Squirting the jack out further to the right. They're both Kurri bowls waiting.
The cloud just kicked across there.
Yeah, just died off.
The green and white bowls and the royal blue bowl are all Taren Point bowls. Oh, and the tab sponsor just letting us know
Oh,
they're a supporter of the of this event.
Hello.
So Axon, if he sneaks under his own here,
Which he
he's going
hasn't.
to land it.
Yeah.
How heavy has he got it? Not enough. So Andrew Rees, I don't know whether this is the safest hand to be playing after his last one, but it'll be a higher line this time. Certainly thrown it out a bit higher, has he? And nice safe weight.
Does have the weight here.
Nice safe weight. Yeah, well
Very
played.
good.
Oh, but it might have
May have just fallen out.
Yeah,
fell
fell
out.
out.
Let's see.
Measures coming out, looks like. No.
Well,
Two.
2 it is. So the lead changes again.
2 to Kurri.
Just shot for shot for shot.
Yeah.
Very good close game here.
So it was Kurri that led 3-0. Taren Point fought back to 3-all. Kurri then jumped away to a 12-4 lead before Taren Point fought back to 12-all. And we've gone shot for shot, the lead changing each end since then. Since end 12. Kurri led by 1, then it was Taren Point leading by 1, and now it's Kurri leading by 1. So battle, as Ben, you said earlier. Oh, is that a bit of rain I saw on the screen? No, can't be.
Can't be.
Bit of
No.
flickering out there. I wasn't sure what that was then. It's a pretty good opening bowl from Shane Soper. More of that required. So it was Kurri that lost their morning game by 13. Next door, it was Corrimal that lost by 1 to Taren Point. They were down 7-1 early, Corrimal. They fought back. Last score we looked at, they were leading 11-8. So we might get a shot at that scoreboard too to see how that game's progressing.
Just setting that up for you now, mate. A couple of players standing right in the way, but we'll be there shortly.
As they normally do. Yeah. So Soper, another good lead bowl here. That's
Yeah,
more
well
like it. Well played. The old 1-on-1 behind. And there it is. Corrimal, who were down 7-1. Now leading 15-9. That's a remarkable
It's an
turnaround.
incredible turnaround, isn't it? Greg Pratt there from Traralgon South in Victoria. You know, mate, yeah, some thanks for the compliment, and we're doing our best. It's been a long, well, geez, near 10 days now or something like that, but we're getting there. So, just going to show you something here. This is Gary Thurston. As this bowl comes down, I'll show you Gary in a second. But his wife, it's his birthday. His wife's playing over the back against Karen Murphy, and he's here watching this game instead.
Oh, okay. Happy birthday,
There he is.
Gary. Happy birthday. So this is Kyle Hansen now for Taren Point.
Just interested in the scores going around now, and just have a quick look and see if I can bring you any anomalies or updates. Everything's looks fairly close. No one's really skipping ahead in ends. There's a couple of slower ones, mostly on the other places. But other
Venues.
Tregy Park and Wiseman Park, Wollongong City. Tash Van Eldik's up 23-3 over Lawson.
They had a big win this morning as well.
Yeah. Well, they know if anyone does about how important a big margin is. Sarah Boddington, 18-6 over her opponents there, which are Elong Memorial. And 6 Ann Johns over the Condolman ladies, Pam Nicol. It says Pam, she said her name was something else actually, and I've completely forgotten. I'm sure I wrote it down. Melee and Reynolds from MBC Sports, 24-3 over the Maeve Ryan from Commercial Albury.
Wow.
It's a big score.
And these other two clubs, Jackson, you've been to both of them obviously. Are they exposed to the elements there as well, mate?
Yeah, definitely. Taraji.
Yeah, right on the coast, isn't it? Yeah.
Right on the water. Very windy there. I've not played at Wiseman's Park before.
Okay.
I have been there once. Nice, 3 nice greens there.
And we're told by the locals we've got to say Wiseman Park, Wollongong City, don't we,
Yes.
Ben?
Yes.
Because the two...
Do not just say Wisos. Emphatic, actually.
Yeah.
So
here's Lyttle on the charge here. We'll see the breeze just holding that bowl out. It's going to get work off the orange. I thought he was going to get a touch. But just seemed to run straight with the breeze there as it came down, just getting to the arc of its bias. The
Score update for Raymond Terrace.
we gave that. We gave that for the women, but the men.
And the men for
I
Raymond
think
Terrace.
game number 1. I think they might be up the top there somewhere.
Is that Leash Rayner?
Yeah.
Well, Leash Rayner is down by 1 shot against Kurri Dully from Park Beach after 14 ends, so 13-12 there.
Okay. As I said earlier, they had a very close game this morning until the last couple of ends, the last few ends, where they scored 2 5s in a row.
Wow, what a shot.
Through the gap there and holding.
And got the shot. Well played. 15-14 in front. And set there. So good shot from Lyttle. So a couple of options here. A shot either hand. You can play the forehand to try and land that bowl solid through. Backhand to trail the jack a bit. Now it's forehand. Danger on the backhand to squirt
like
the jack out. Yep. So it's a forehand shot. Looking to land that bowl of Little's. If he's under it, he can turn his own bowl up onto the jack.
Land it for 3.
So,
how's he looking?
Seems like he's got his own. And
how's he looking? Well played.
Good.
perfect. Split them and laid down. Magnificent bowl.
Yeah. But now, opportunity for David Axon. Yeah. They're all Taren point bowls to the back left of Jack.
So Dean Andrews just saying he's jealous of us up here with our blue skies. Marupna's not that warm at the moment, I'd say.
How's he looking?
Boom.
Well, got a bit of contact, but still a couple down. So I think Rees will be looking on the wider side of a draw here. So that's their bowl right at the back. You can see Turnbull. Yeah, just Turnbull just indicating where a handy one would be. So can be out. Oh, there's a further bowl. That's another Kurri bowl right back near the number.
Yep.
Oh, I don't think he's wide enough to get to the spot where they wanted.
Let him go now.
Yeah.
Unless you can.
Yeah, a little slide might have been handy.
Okay, so you see Axon indicating. So a confident draw, grabs the jack, lands the back bowl solid, can fall in off the back bowl, or if he's a little bit tighter than that and gets a piece of that jack, we've got a point, a slip, and a deep third man waiting for it. Oh, he's well under the line.
Dave not happy with that one.
No. So it's 2 to Kurri. So they go to a 17-14 lead.
Biggest lead we've seen for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can Kurri hold on?
Oop. Just want to point out that just changed again.
Well,
Bit of a comeback there by the Mason girls.
yeah, they're not going away, that's for sure.
Still holding on there.
So maybe it's because Dion's husband is over here watching this now.
So Soper with the
Oop,
Opening
fast,
bowl.
sorry,
opening
There we
bowl,
go.
yeah, N17. So we're getting to the business end now. It's Kurri by 3.
Sorry, I leaned on that then and went the wrong way. That's my bad. Sorry, everyone. I'll try that again.
So Soper's next bowl. This is Mark Willey now.
Jamie Wayside's watching as well. Another greenkeeper.
How are you, Wombat? He was in my TAFE class.
When is TAFE, mate? How many days? You're finished
Four-
now.
four-
Yeah,
four-
of course.
four-
Yes.
fourth year,
Yeah.
me and Jamie.
And Matty told us when he goes a couple of days, is it?
Yeah, 3 days a month.
Right. Okay. And they just do 3 straight days, is it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays.
Right. Okay.
Sorry, you're a 4th-year apprentice.
Yes.
And Jamie as well.
Yep.
Sorry, yeah, wow. There you go. So when I was asking you before what's your dream club, it's turns out, yeah, it might be here.
Yeah.
I thought you had a bit to go. No. Wow,
No, just pretty good. I got the opportunity to work here. Actually took Jaden Gebby's job.
Oh, yeah.
He went when he went to Cabramatta.
Sure, there's a couple of golf courses around the world, mate, that wouldn't be too
Yeah.
bad to work at as well.
How good are you? Sorry, mate. How good are you at the science and the botany side?
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of science.
Still,
I know that.
Yeah, still getting used to that bit.
Good bowl.
Very good.
Kyle Hansen, well played. So it's Taren point holding at least 1. And have your parents got a house that they got a yard, mate, where they live?
Yeah,
Mum and Dad?
Yeah.
So there's parents of a greenkeeper up our way, and their lawn is immaculate. So how's your mum and dad's lawn, mate?
Oh, I'd rather just leave that for my brother and my dad.
Okay.
Already cutting grass here.
Right.
One of my favourite greenkeepers, Scotty Matheson. He's a really good dude.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you've heard of Scotty from Jamie Wayside, and a really good man. But his lawn it's okay. I wouldn't say it's immaculate. It's not a green standard. He lives just around the corner from me.
Yeah, well, this one, I don't. Obviously, their son don't live at home, but their green, their lawn is like a golf green. You could putt on it.
But we've got another bloke down there, Derek, who's an ex-greenkeeper, and I think he just used his skills on his own house. And you could putt on his front lawn. It's amazing. Very protective of it too. Yeah, sure he owns a shotgun.
So Turnbull on a good track here. He's going to get a bit of jack, but unfortunate. Just going to the Taren point bowl of Kyle Hansen.
Etienne Van Rooyen again from another one from Pretoria. We see on the screen there the
There you go.
little ad from State Rookies, which is State Rookie pairs. I think there's singles and pairs. They're in reverse order from the calendar, but it's the singles first and then the pairs.
Yeah.
Which will be fantastic competition at the singles. You'll meet people that you can pair up with potentially if you don't have anyone else at the club, at your club, to enter the pairs with. Get down and have a go. It's such a good competition. Raymond Terrace are hosting again, and they're as they should. I think Andrew was saying in the last game they're the first in.
Yeah, they've been the host of the state finals for a number of years now, but qualifications through your own zone area.
Yep.
And there'll be 32 singles players and 32 pairs teams going to the state finals. So
if you have been bowling since April 2019, or haven't been in the rookies twice already, then you qualify. Get in, have a go.
Andrew Rees throwing the jack, but it's gone against him again. It looks as though it's Simon Little's blue bowl there will be the shot. Yeah, and the rookie pairs entries close, I think, a day or two after the singles are completed. So you get the opportunity to find a player if you can't find one. You don't have to be from your own club. You can pair up with anyone for the pairs.
And as I said, I highly recommend it. I loved it. Rookies was one of the better little competitions we had that we played. It was just fantastic. Really good atmosphere.
Yep, sectional play. Singles are first to 17 and pairs are 12 ends of 3-bowl pairs. So nice, short, sharp games.
That's it. So entries through BowlsLink. Jump on and get through. And if you're struggling with that, then contact the office and we'll be able to help you out. Mostly me if I ever get back to the office, but with this and then the test series and then the 007-aside, it's a long bunch of time, isn't it, Shippo?
Welcome to Bowls, New South Wales, mate. Yes. So you can see there the blue bowl to the left is the Taren point bowl, and it looks to be holding shot. The orange and blue bowl is the bowl of Kurri's. This is Andrew Rees's bowl, just missing the line a bit high. So we'll see a forehand draw, I would think, from Taren point. Work off the maroon bowl or land the blue bowl and fall in. There to the left of the screen for another. So Taren point trail by 3, but they hold 1 here. Can't really see anything else on there to make any big scores. So
No.
here comes the bowl in play. Looks to be on a very good track if it's got the weight.
It's coming in nice.
It is coming in nice, but it's
Just going to hold,
just pull up that fraction.
1 to Taren point.
Yeah, 1 to the point.
So 4 ends to play, and as Ben mentioned earlier, it was about this time yesterday afternoon that the green started to die off a bit, and a little bit of moisture
Yep.
coming to the surface.
This game won't be as long as yesterday.
No.
Not a chance. I just saw, speaking of that, I just saw Kurri Wedlock on the, just pop into the stream as well, and he was part of that huge game. The wind's really blowing around.
Yeah. So Taren Point have gone a little bit longer with their length of end here too, by the looks of things.
Mm-hmm. Congratulations to Kurri and Gaz for winning their pairs.
Some game, that one.
It's huge.
So we've crowned a number of state champions so far. All our 5 singles events, and followed by the triples and the pairs. Into the 4s and finishing with the mixed pairs.
And a great turnout every day, though.
Yeah, certainly has. And
Oh, it's fantastic. The facilities, once again, all the clubs looking after us very, very well. As I don't know, something about bowls clubs that just do that so well. Host events and host this, and we love putting them on. And the people come and watch. Good correction.
I think it's
Slides
tomorrow
in.
as well, is it? Your next chance to have a crack at winning a set of Drake's Pride lawn bowls
Is it the
tomorrow?
last chance, or is it the next chance as well? I can't
Tomorrow
remember.
is the last.
Yeah.
Last one, okay.
So and tell me, afternoon or morning? The afternoon.
12 till 2 in the Arvo, yep.
All right, 12 to 2 at Victory Sports. Come on down and roll a couple of bowls, get closest to the jack without touching it, and see if you can. If you do it, you get a set of lawn bowls, tab branded Drake's Prides. They're really nice bowls actually, in a really cool colour.
Yeah, the daily winner goes into the draw. There'll be 5 daily winners, and whoever the closest each day.
Speaking of, I actually won that yesterday.
You did you?
You did.
What was the
God, I was
distance,
gonna
Jackson?
bring that up.
300 mil.
300 mil, okay.
Yeah, I got the call yesterday saying I got
look
the
at
closest. I'm like, beauty.
I believe there's a bit of a club voucher that goes along for the daily winner
believe
as well,
so,
mate.
yes.
Yes, $200 voucher and a show bag, goodies pack.
Yeah, the goodies pack's cool. I like the towel very, very much. But
So if yours has got a towel missing, Jackson, when you get it, I know where
Yeah,
to...
I'll know.
the wind's still kicking around up there. Look at that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the 5, I think there's 5 sessions over the course of it. 1 to go, as we
So
said.
does that all go into a draw, does it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So, yeah, whoever wins, I was talking to our tab supporter,
Yeah, Simon, is it?
Simon, this morning.
Simon,
yeah,
yep.
he was telling us about it. And, yeah, the daily winners, or the session winners, go into a draw for a set. So
So get down and have a look.
you've got
1 in 5 chance.
more chance than most, mate. Yeah.
We'll just Andrew's just come back and seen the tab logo popping up in front of camera 1.
Yeah.
It's just showing us. We're having a look at the breeze earlier. No, you'd be right. It's not bothering us that much, but look at that whipping through there now. So still no complete games, which everyone almost on a par again. A little bit slower, I guess. Maybe I'm not sure. Wiseman Park tends to be the last finishes in these so far in this tournament. But I can see someone there entering scores as we go around because the Google Sheets really lets me know who's doing what at what point. But no real updates from the last one. Everything seems pretty similar. No huge blowouts.
How's Corrimal going over on that other rink?
Well, let's have a look.
Looks like they've
Yeah.
close game as well.
This is a team that was down 7-1 early.
Let's watch that bowl go
Simon with
down, and then
Looks to be on a pretty good track here as well.
some area.
Taren
Onto that
Point.
bowl there.
Yeah, Taren Point are going to hold 3 or 4 here.
wide open, but it's really smashing down. Can we see that? I'll lift it up a
There you
bit.
go.
16-10.
16-10
And 17-15
after trailing 7-1. That's
Very good.
15-3. They've outscored their opponents. So Turnbull, if he gets the edge of that bowl and then sits that one, well, that's going to be third shot. So it's still Taren Point holding 2. They trail by 2. This is end 18 of 21. It was Kurri that was defeated in the first round of sectional play. So Turnbull just looking to adjust with his first. Now, how's his line this time? Has he got the
This
weight?
looks
Yeah, it certainly does look better. Is
He's
he
just
going
gonna-
to the
Oh.
land or sit through? Oh, well, that's a touch unlucky, but still 2 to Taren Point. Yeah, something for Skipper to work with. So we'll wait to see the shot selection of David Axon. How do you see this one, Jackson?
For Dave. You were on his backhand just for another draw shot, probably. Just best to stay wide.
Yeah, nice high
Keep
draw
away from
there.
that jack.
A pretty good line
Looks
again
like he
here.
has landed that green and white one.
Yeah.
Very good shot.
Yeah, that'll be 3. Now it gives Rees the opportunity now too to land that bowl that he's turned in. So nothing for short here for Andrew Rees if he can.
No, land or trail here.
Yeah, they has a bowl waiting. Is he going to get down enough? You see they're holding out with that breeze.
That just held. So
Yeah, so he's just got
didn't
a
want
bit
to
of a
come in at
gust.
all.
Yeah.
Push through there.
On a hand that has been so wide,
Yeah.
just did not want to come in at all.
No.
Obviously the breeze having a bit of an effect out there now. Didn't seem to affect Axon's bowl too much with the last one. That was pretty good, so we'll see what he's got to offer with this one. But you can see the camera bouncing around
Yeah,
there.
really shaking there. That
Yeah, that's gone. Look, wow, look at
Oh, that's wind
Oh.
affected.
that. Even one of the tab stickers have just flew off there.
Yeah.
that is, yeah, it's ripping the flags up. That has popped out. That's finished wider than his start.
Wow.
Yeah, that's wind just blowing across there
Yeah.
like a gale at the moment.
Very good for the confidence when you're on the mat. So Rees.
It is raining. Well, there's something flying around out there anyway.
Yeah, so Andrew Rees, a few down here. Doesn't want this bowl to be. Well, he's on a pretty good track here. Needs to grab the jack. He
He's
doesn't
very
want to
close
duck
here.
away. Has he got the jack?
Oh, just the wrong side of it.
Unfortunate there. So 2 and a look. So measuring for third here. So we're all square at the moment.
So 2.
2 only.
2 for Taren Point. Still in this 17 all now.
Yeah, as we said, must-win game for Kurri to keep their
Yeah.
section hopes alive. They were
As
beaten.
well as Corrimal.
Yeah,
which they are
Corrimal
in
as
front
well.
now.
So both of them need to. Both of these sides need to win. If they do happen to get the result, it'll be all teams with 1 win going into round 3. So marginal.
Taren Point
Play
with another
apart.
long end.
Yeah, stretching him out. Right. Hear a bit of noise in the background. The social bowlers putting their bowls away, is it?
Yeah, that's right. They're all walking through and behind the players and everything. And they're just being courteous to the players more than us. Don't worry about us.
No.
Oops, I'll just point this down.
So, Soper for Kurri. Now that's the wide hand, so that bowl should come right back to the centre line. You can see it hooping now.
That wind, I just stuck my head up there. It is blowing directly across the green.
Yeah.
It is quite remarkably strong out there.
Certainly, and we've watched plenty of games on this rink, Ben, and certainly the widest we've seen that hand, isn't it?
Definitely
Absolutely.
now, yeah.
They may have mistaken that for rain. That's actually probably just loose grass.
It is, yeah, that's exactly what it is. I went and had a look, and there's there is some almost little willy
Okay,
stuff through the
yeah, right,
middle.
okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I saw earlier. I thought... Just having a look on my weather app, and it's got rain is expected in 40 minutes.
Bugger.
Goodness.
Say how much?
Well, it says 100% chance of rain in 40 minutes as well.
Let's have a look. I did see the layers of rain coming through. 40 minutes will be after these games, so that's not bad as far as the...
It's coming up from the south, it looks like.
Not a lot. Just one mil, so not a great deal.
But there's some
Coming in from the southwest.
Just looking at this radar now.
Yeah, wow. Fair bit coming through.
Okay, yeah. So, and gusts of wind up to 40k an hour. Well,
yeah, and I reckon we're crossing that right
Yeah.
now.
It's that's what's
Look like
bringing it over.
80 knot wind, yeah. But yeah, it's just hitting Trafalgar right now, and it'll be over Barrel shortly, and then we'll finish the game. So it's okay. 4 ends to go. We can beat this. We can beat this.
As it reaches over the escarpment. He's first. It's drawn him really nice. Front of Jack.
well played. So Taren Point definitely holding now. Bennison with his last bowl of N19 for Kurri. 17 all.
3 ends to go.
Another exciting finish coming up. We've had some.
Oh, yeah. Boy, have we. And all TV rink as well, which was exactly what we want. As Carmen Plaza comes back into the coverage here. Well, welcome back. She made some cream pastry horns before.
Oh, was that them, was it?
And they're amazing. Still the best dessert I've ever had in my life. I dream about them now. I think it's crazy.
Surprised you got to taste them the way they disappeared, no?
Well, mate, she brought a plate in for us down here, and Tash Van Eldick had one and nearly fell over on the green. Demanded to know who made them. Who made that?
Yeah. So here's Simon Lyttle on a pretty good path here. He gets a contact on his own. Just turned in a little.
Yeah, just rolled it down off the running line, and a little harder to move now, but
yeah. And again, we're talking about the deliveries of these players. Simon Lyttle being from Northern Ireland. He doesn't use his non-delivering hand as a balance either.
And his mum's on the line watching as well.
Yeah, his mum Linda was on there earlier. Well, just steadying himself. A bit of a gust or
bit
of movement or something, but just regroups.
Jeez, look at that camera, the poor thing. You're really getting beaten
getting
around. Look
whacked
at
by
and the
that tap
grass
side.
just flying up around there. That was fantastic.
So we see.
Yeah, no. Yeah, the bowls jumping around.
Yeah,
It's a good shot.
good shot there.
We're getting the social bowlers visiting and just sticking their heads
Yes,
in and
yes.
asking us questions.
Not-
It's a bit unique because we are sitting near their change room, which they come in, ask a question, and look guilty. It's okay. It's no big deal. Just
So Turnbull on the charge here. We're going to peel off the front.
what was he aiming at?
Yeah, interesting shot
He's trying to go
selection
against the
there.
wind there.
Is he just? I know I've often just thrown a cranky one.
Well, yeah, I don't know whether he's trying to get the two bowls or jack in the ditch there. Is there any? I don't think there's any bowls behind. Is there? Ben, we
Oh,
peel
I'll
back
zoom
and
out
just
and have a
yeah.
quick
I
look,
don't. Not
I
sure.
don't think they're- Oh,
Oh, there we are. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So if I can get back all the way to the ditch, I think that's it. Yep.
Yeah,
one in
that one's
couple
on
in
the
hole.
bank. So yeah, but it's a Taren point bowl that's furthest back.
Yeah.
So
It's really worth going for the jack.
Yeah.
Probably there's more going for that, those two bowls.
two bowls up through the hole, which is a tough shot. But drawing in these conditions is a fairly tough shot as well.
Yep. That's good behind.
So it's Taren Point holding a couple here. 17 all, 19th end.
Yeah. Wow. 2 ends after this one, and you'd love to be in front at the end of this.
I think that may be a little bit tight, is it, on that hand?
I don't know the weight either.
Oh, he
We'll
might
find
be-
out.
Is
Oh,
he
I'm
going
wrong
to
in the
land a
weight.
bowl?
No.
No, he's going to run through.
Wow.
Well, he did have the weight.
I think yeah. Well, yeah, just crossed slightly shorter than he wanted to.
So Dave Axon.
Still on his forehand.
Yeah. How's his weight this time? If he sneaks around that.
It's not bad. Oh, he's going to land this.
Going to
one.
land. Oh,
Oh,
no,
just
it
around.
drifted out,
Wow.
didn't it? Just drifted out with a bit
Just
of breeze
everything.
there.
Just unreal.
Not happy with himself there either.
No,
He's not happy, but what can he do?
Yeah.
can't do much about that.
He did almost everything right. Just got pushed.
So a bit of a conversation now with Turnbull and Rees deciding on what shot to play. Looks as though Rees has changed. Is he on the attack here? Is he going for the bowls? He is.
Yep.
How's he looking?
He's got his front one. Oh,
Oh, that drifted out with the breeze as well. So 2 to Taren Point. So they've scored 5 unanswered shots over the last 3 ends.
Yeah. That's
19, 17 on 19 to Taren Point.
after 19, so 2 ends to go and 2 shots in it.
Nothing in this.
Nothing is close. So we've had our first finishes. That's Shannon White from Foster defeating Darren Moore after 21 ends, 28 to 15. Another one, just popped up. Trent Whittingham in the men's fours from Penrith defeated Alan Hemmings from North Tamworth, 24-19. And they're the only 2 finishes so far. Oh.
Change that camera angle. There we go.
So here's a turn up for the books. I've been watching the St George's Basin game the whole time.
All right, out.
What do we got?
Okay.
I'll I'll go and find the scoreboard for you instead, just to really ram it home.
There's the wind.
Well, it can be a bit of an equaliser at times.
Yeah.
Definitely can be.
There's a bunch of ladies in the way at the moment.
Okay.
But, oh, maybe not. Maybe they're not. Yes, they are. No.
So Soper on the tighter side now. That's
Wind is definitely taking effect on it.
yeah. That's depends when you bowl it. If you get a gust or not. Well,
Wow.
here we
Yeah,
go.
look at that.
Last end.
Last end.
Anything can happen there.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere.
They the ones that were nervous about
Yeah, they
taking
were.
on that team.
It's Sue Moore leading them to a bit of fun there. Everyone will be startled by that. I can tell you now. That's
It's a pretty good bowl.
Finishing in a nice spot there.
Yeah. So let's see what Trent Bennison has to offer here. Kurri.
On his backhand.
Yeah, you think Kurri really needs a score on this end? How's he going for weight? The line looks okay. How's he going? It's looking pretty good.
Coming in for shot there. Great bowl. Jack high finish. Ooh.
Rolled on a little.
oh, here you go. Another one for you, lads. Before this bowl comes in.
Well,
What end is that, Ben?
that's
There you go,
19. 2 ends to go there too. Well, I've got some cracking finishes coming up here.
Close finishes. Very good.
Oh,
Roll again.
Hansen.
Yeah, very good. Resting.
Oh, the axe urging it right in behind the jack. And in these windy conditions, that is a fantastic bowl. Let's see if Bennison can match it. His track looks okay as well. How's his weight? Has he got the
That's just
weight?
gonna drop, I think.
He's-
Line was perfect.
Had to be up there. The breeze might have played a part as well. You play two bowls, feel like the same out of your hand, but I get a gust. Stop very quickly. So you see Axon just having a look if they're one or two. We'll wait for the signal. 2 it is. So Axon believes that they're holding 2. So you see Simon Lyttle just looking to drift around and try and get back to match this bowl of Kurri's. The orange one. A bit short.
Amazing how that wind has really created really loose heads. Like
Yeah.
this. It's just so hard to get close to Jack. Anything close is it's an absolute nightmare to take away, and it's
Anything within a metre is
Good shot here from
Tight.
Turnbull. Well played, but it's kicked right back to the Taren. Yes, unfortunate there. Great shot.
something behind for Simon now.
Yeah, I think so.
oh, yelling and screaming next door.
Yeah.
Hats off for a Cornwall bowler by the looks.
Okay, so Andrew Rees, what's he going to call here? Up through the hole. Can you see it? Can you see the bowl? How are you looking?
You can see something underneath that orange one.
Looks
there.
like it, yeah.
On the his, or you can miss it.
Turn it, yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever weight you need,
Split.
or get them out the way for me. Yeah.
Very cool.
Move something up there.
Tough to draw something in these conditions.
Certainly is.
Definitely,
So
definitely.
here we
Just gonna have
go.
to open it up. And
Turnbull, is
These
that going
guys-
to drift
yeah,
out?
it's
playing with some intent. But it just held.
Well, he got that
That's
one
out
out
of the
the
way.
way. Yep. Might well have held. No, it's gone into the bunker. But it's out the way for Rees. Does have a bit of a look now, but it's Taren Point holding 1. They lead by 2. Skips to play on the second last end.
Dave on his forehand.
A little bit tight, going to wreck on the front bowl, but it's going to be a nuisance.
Yeah, it will be.
Right
now.
in the way, yes.
Yeah, bugger.
Okay, so,
He's still playing that shot.
yeah.
A bit more heavier not to hold.
So, on the attack, but that's going to swing away, is it? Yes, it is. No contact on anything, unfortunately, for Rees. Stayed on, though.
Mm-hmm.
So we may see. Oh, did it stay on?
Oh, I can't see.
Yeah, can't see it.
That's it.
Unless it's in.
Stuff
Oh,
there.
no,
There it
went
is.
off. Yep. So
Yeah.
still Kurri with the
He's around
furthest bowl back.
2 cover bowls there.
Yeah. Just got to play it again. Is that the talk?
Have to.
Yeah. There's not much else. He's, well, look,
Playing onto that orange one. That's just that's the shot because really just need all of them to stay to still be in this.
So there's no real options on the forehand, although it is swinging a bit more there, but it's going to have to be perfect whichever hand he decides to play here. Got a bit of traffic in the way. Play for luck.
Yep, chaos. There's no way to be fine enough in this condition. You can't
Yeah.
be that precise in these conditions.
Well, as well, if he is going to drop, he only wants to be a 1 anyway, so here's Andrew Rees. Last bowl, N20. So he's firm. Is he going to get under? Oh, well, he just caught a couple of bowls in front, and it's going to be 1 to Taren Point. So they lead by 3 now.
Ooh.
1 end to go.
1 to the point with an end to go. Wow.
And we're just completing the end. Oh, no, not quite. There's still a few bowls to go on the end next door as well. There was only 1 shot in that one.
Yeah, I'll jump onto there in a sec for you and have a look.
Yeah, I think we'll just wait for the end to finish there. It was 1 shot the difference. Corrimal, yeah, it still is 1 shot the diff, only a couple of bowls to go. You can see there, Corrimal need to win that too to keep their hopes alive, or it'll be Kurri and Corrimal playing a dead rubber in the morning. If neither can win, they're looking intently next door. Let's see the outcome of the bowl. They're watching. Oh, I think they wanted to get that bowl.
Yeah,
so I think we're all square. We'll just have a look at what gets flicked over there next door.
Before I change over to our screen, you can see our lead
There
bowl
it is.
Anyway. So, well, this end to decide it. One of them's going to win.
Yeah. We might be able to train our middle camera on that end as it gets later on into the match. Into the end, last end. The senior men's fours, I just noted Robbie Warren there as well from Taraji, already a dual state champion. Triples and pairs, battling out in the fours now. He's had a big week as well. I've had some excitement on this showcase rink. Marvellous setup here at Figgy Sports. The alfresco dining area. Great opening bowls from Soper. On your 3 behind. Although the opening bowls from Mark Willey as well, certainly in great position.
Yeah, it's once again well done by the Leeds. They're putting on a good show here. It's always that game within a game.
So Hansen just a little bit high here, but another bowl behind for Taren Point to work to.
Yeah, that'll hang up.
You see Rees just asking Bennison there. Arrive on the forehand. Land one of the carry bowls or just sneak around them and match them couple of bowls.
Yeah, you can see that last ball's right past the tee.
Right past, and that one's gone the same, so just wind assisted.
Yeah, well, next door the Leeds first bowl went down and went in the hole.
Yeah,
as well,
okay.
So bit of nerves perhaps as well, that adrenaline.
Bit of adrenaline, yeah. All square last end. Must win match required. So Hansen here is just going to get away on him. How quick is it going to go? Well, it lands one, so that's okay. So Andrew Rees just calling on Bennison to change hands now. Just looking to draw another.
Mm-hmm.
They hold one, possibly two. See the noise next door and the high fives going on from Corrimal. 16 all.
That front bowl just rested in behind Jack there immediately. Perfectly.
So Trent Bennison leaving it a long way short with his last there.
Well, this is similar to the position we were in last night without the wind. 3 shots to win it, and
It was, yeah. We had a couple of dead ends, didn't we?
it's in a couple of dead ends and some long conversations
Yeah.
about angles, and just kept going.
So
Simon looking for something to land on.
yeah,
That's what the call was.
if you can
It's
get
just around it, I think.
well, if he lands
to
that
that bowl there.
back one, that's pretty handy. Works
Yeah.
in off it. That's well played. It's okay for Kurri to have the shot because they need 3. Rees just doing his calculations. Well, we're attacking. We're attacking here. Front bowl onto the next one.
Mind if you hopped out of the way for me, but that's okay.
Well, it's coming up, down. We can see it coming down, and that. Oh, we can't now. Well, we can't now either.
There we go.
Now we can. They've just realised. Oh, it's just that little bit high.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good effort. See the boys having a chuckle out there. Just realised they were in camera halfway down.
Yeah, looking at us and laughing. I did tell them I like to tell some of these guys to play up to the camera a bit.
Yeah.
They're all focused too much on the bowls, I think.
Another cracking bowl next door too. I'm not sure what team it was.
This is Tim and Trent are holding 3 there.
So the greens are Corrimals as well, eh? Okay. All right. Well, it's coming down to exciting times.
Is that 16 or 17 all?
16 all, yeah. 16 all.
Yeah, 16 all there.
There you go. Last end.
So you see the white bowl going away from us. That looks to be on a pretty good line, or it's going to wreck.
Bring it to
Yeah.
that.
Now this bowl back to our game. Simon Lyttle. Don't know where to look.
Oh, just pulled up.
Okay, we're attacking by the looks of things here. Get the split.
Trying to get rid of that front.
Well, we're going bigger now.
Mm.
Get the split. Kill the end. Got the jack out of bounds.
There it
Well
goes.
played.
Good ball.
That's a dead one. Let's try again. It's,
Yeah.
well, this is similar to last night. Is that reset or just throw you over
Oh,
here?
they're throwing him back. So, as we said yesterday, if laws of the game say the dead end should be played in the same direction, unless both skips agree. So, I think it was the Kurri team that wanted to send them back, and I think it was the lead of Kurri after his 2 opening bowls that were right on it.
Not wrong.
Wanted to send them back.
Caramel holding 3 there.
Well, it's winner take all end 2 over there. Caramel needing to win to keep their chances alive.
So Jack just fly past there and
Yeah. So we got some action happening here. Next.
you might just stick on that for a second.
Yes, yeah, with the skips playing. Well, that's the first one from Bennison Sport sailing through. So Caramel lost by 1 this morning. All square last end, so they don't mind the close ones.
Just Johnny Hill's putting one back there. Great shot there.
Righto, so the next bowl you'll see will be the last bowl that the Bennison Sports have to salvage something out of this game. They've already won 1. Bowl looks like it's on its way. They're watching intently. How's it looking? And it's game over.
You sure it's the last one? It's not shaking hands or anything.
No, he's saying why is he playing it? I think they're talking about it. Is he going to play it?
It looks like it, yeah.
No, they're shaking hands. There it is.
Caramel have one.
All right, back to our game.
Yeah.
And here's the lead bowls.
So that's the 2
With Mark.
green ones of from Taren
Mark
Point.
holding 2 there.
So Soper, how is he corrected? Well, he hasn't sent it.
Ooh.
Just failing
Still-
to reach. So we think it was 3 next door. If it was, that will give Caramel 1 win plus 2, and Bennison will have 1 win plus 10.
Yep.
But it's Bennison to play Taren Point in the next round. Kurri and Caramel. So with that,
Curry going in with
yeah,
Caramel going in with 1 each.
yeah. So Kurri need a 3 at least here.
Going in the ditch. Yep.
Yeah.
Oop, too far. I
So
got the
we-
master standing behind me now.
We might see some aggressive bowls here from Kurri when they get the opportunity. It's not setting up very well for a 3 anywhere, Jackson. I can't see at the moment.
Not at the moment.
So it might be,
Something to
let's whack it and start again.
cover shot by Taren Point. Something behind. Trying to split up Kurri's bowls, or he's.
So I just want to point out that St George's Basin Girls lost by 1 shot.
Oh, well done.
2019 over to
What a
21.
comeback.
That's amazing.
Very good comeback.
They may see that as a moral victory there after
One
you
shot.
talking to them.
Wow.
That's my girls. Well done.
Yeah. So Bennison missed the line here. Again, so the thirds will head down.
Any bowls near the tee?
Oh, yep. We'll zoom.
We don't
I
think-
wouldn't think so, because one went into the ditch.
Yeah, that last one. They're just having a look whether that last one stayed in bounds or not. Yeah. Has it caught a piece of the line?
That'll be out.
Looks like the edge is on the white line there. Is that the boundary peg, mate?
Yes,
Yeah.
those white lines.
So
Boundaries.
some part of the bowl's got to be in. It looks as though it
So
might have just
nothing's
grabbed a
behind,
bit, has it?
no.
Just a bit. So I'm looking to see if they pick him up. I want to see this close up because it's.
Yeah. I think we're going to see some aggression from Kurri. There's nothing building for him here.
Option to kill.
And he's floating it out. So that's
That's going to...
cover any options. That's even if that bowl is in out there, it's splitting them up. So here we go. Fire one again. It was Turnbull that killed it last time in this direction. How's he looking again?
He's got the-
Onto the jack.
Oh.
Oh, no.
It spun and didn't move across enough. Wow. Good power, good shot.
Yeah, just had to get,
missed.
yeah, just got the bowl too solid. Had to get the edge of it, but just got too much of it there. So as you can see, top right-hand corner, it's Taren Point leading by 3. Last end, Kurri losing their first game. Need to win this one to remain a chance in the section. And we've got, have we got the block on the centre line? We have.
Yeah.
So it'll be
onto that blue now.
fire 2.
Will be second bowl.
Yeah, worst result will
That
be
looks better.
Jack
And
in the
he's-
ditch. Oh,
Yeah.
he got it out.
Another kill.
Well, we go again.
Wow.
Which end are we going to play this time? Which way? We're going back.
Kicking him back. Very good game. Reminds me of my club triples, actually. This season, I needed the full count, and I killed 2 ends.
Did you?
I got
You go close?
back into that one instead of the actual shot.
How'd
Sorry
you
about
go with the full count, mate? Did you go close?
No, I missed my last drive, and we dropped to 3. So, and wind was awful that day as well. We had to commence the Sunday morning because the Saturday we only got 8 ends in.
Oh, too windy?
Too windy. Jack was moving everywhere.
Okay.
We don't like that. You're watching the weather. I'm watching the weather.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah. How far away is that rain?
There is showers. Well, it's
getting
orographic,
closer.
so it's hitting the mountains, and we're getting spots of rain all over the place around here, and just none on us. And yeah, hoping to
Okay,
dodge
that's
that.
good. Yes, Brian, you know Brian Gibson, who's
Yes.
used to be on our state match committee. He's been warning us for months about if the wind goes up.
Yep.
Just need to pan out a bit.
Yep, on my way.
See the jack there?
you go.
There it is. So, yes, here we go. Yeah, and we've been very fortunate. The weather has been magnificent so far.
Yeah.
Even a little bit of rain overnight for you greenkeepers to freshen up the greens a little bit for you as well.
I think the expression was fluff up the
Fluff
greens.
up, was it? Sorry, fluff, yeah. Great opening bowl from Soper.
So Kurri needing a 4.
4 for victory, yes. 3 for tie. They're staying in the fight as long as they can. Here's a good bowl from Willey. He's got a bit of the
Yeah.
toucher. That's a handy bowl, though. Just making sure he's up. So we'll see now what Soper can do. Same again required. touchy with his first.
Right area again.
He certainly is. How's the weight this time?
Weight's good.
Wow, that's another magnificent draw bowl.
Very good.
Deliberate lineup.
Yeah. Kyle Hansen.
Small hand.
Yeah. Sorry I was late, Kyle.
Late to the party.
Oh, it's a
And he has got the shot
very good bowl.
for a trail on his forehand there.
Maybe he didn't want to get out of bed unless he was on the TV. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he might have pinched the line with this one.
Yep.
That one's not holding at all
It's
and
going.
hasn't got the weight either, has it?
No.
Oh, can't have that. That's
Nothing short now.
That's
No.
no, we don't want that. That's that's how you make your skipper angry.
yeah. Right, game,
Short blockers.
game of correction, so let's see what he can produce next time. So, Hansen,
Area again.
is this his
Step
last bowl of
behind.
the match?
That's in
Well, they haven't
the,
gone to
fallen into the ditch.
they haven't gone to pick it out, so
I'll
Staying up.
I'll scroll on back slowly and have a look while we watch this bowl come down.
well, it's a better bowl, but he's overcorrected.
Yeah. Trent back there. No, has not.
And that's going to stop as well.
Kobe Katal, one of the more fun of the juniors on the stream now, saying, "Come on, Kurri." Some of the best
Kobe.
hair in lawn bowls, actually, Kobe.
One of the rising stars of the game.
One of the great names too, by the way. That's a great name to say. A bit of alliteration.
Simon now.
He's a good bloke, Kobe. Here comes, yeah. It's pretty wide out there still. It's pretty loose.
Yeah.
So you see Andrew Rees just indicating a metre or so over. Land the shot bowl. Oh, is this one going to turn enough? No, it's
No.
holding out.
That's going to be back to Simon's.
Just drifting with that little bit of weight. They're just drifting. Yeah, if he'd have landed that bowl, it would have been handy. But it's still Taren Point holding one. Kurri hold second and third at this stage.
Yeah.
They need 3 for a tie. 4 to win. No doubt Kobe will be on show out at Dubbo, Ben, for the...
I'm not sure if he's
Seven
coming.
aside.
Kobe, maybe you can help us out with that. I assume so.
Just playing a weighted on that red ball. Hopefully sit him out for 3.
Thanks for that, Viv. Yeah, we do our best, and I'm still learning on the camera, so sorry for any errors of mine. But I'm getting better.
Pinched it this
That's
time.
It's very narrow.
He's not happy with that.
No, he's
Andrew Rees looking up for the...
for the wind direction.
Just tried to correct. Just thought after his first one held out. Just overcorrected there, so... Not much doing for Kurri.
Not many options unless you can find that bowl out of the head.
And Kobe just saying he will be at Dubbo. Skipper the 4s if nothing changes. Good on you, mate. That's a
Very good.
very responsible position to be in too, mate. Good on you. Of course, we'll be live streaming that. It's
Right, so
a lot of tactical play happening here, isn't
yeah,
What does Andrew have up his sleeve?
let's see what type of shot he decides to play. Can draw another and get another one close.
Playing weight.
Tracks,
Not bad area. It's just going to hold out, I think.
well, if he lands his own and hangs around,
it? Oh.
well, that's
Bill's the second option now.
yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be. It looks like more death.
If he can.
If depending on what happens here, of course. But yeah,
Now just have a good look around to see if Kurri can score a 3 anywhere.
No. They'll just-
Doesn't look like it, does it?
it's well covered everywhere. I think that's the tactical game they were playing.
See that one there? Is that
That's a Kurri bowl.
yeah. 1, 2.
Yeah. Have to get his bowl to go
Can't
with it
really-
over to the left. We're just
Yeah.
looking at the two bowls to the widest to the left.
Is there any way you can try and get something over here, but it's not possible. Back to the
Yeah, that's a miracle shot just to get it through into that little spot there, about a metre and a half behind, and slightly to the left of Jack.
The only, the way it's looking at the
Probably
moment,
he's only they're
Over
looking at
the
a cover shot there, or is there
bottom
is there something
left
over there?
hand, bottom left hand corner. If the Jack can stop in and around where, just behind where the Kurri guys had left the picture where they're standing, but getting the Jack there would be remarkable. Yes, George. Rees is under a little bit of pressure at the moment. So,
Unless
he's
unless
going
he's
for
gone a
the
blocker.
block. Let's see how it's looking.
It's in that
Well,
case.
Just roll
Yeah,
through.
it went through, yeah. A little too far over the line.
I think we're whacking again here.
He would have to play that hand underneath the to try and get that red right. Otherwise,
You just got to get the. If
otherwise
you,
you could play his backhand and try and get an edge of that jack.
just got to. Try and get the bowl on the
playing his
nose.
hand.
Yeah. Bowl on the nose onto the Jack and try and get it to the bottom left-hand corner to make a 3.
Looks narrow.
So,
I'm wrong.
he's got the
a piece of
bowl, got the
Has he gone
Jack. Is
far
he going to
enough?
get
Waiting,
out
waiting,
of
waiting.
bounds?
No,
It hasn't gone out. It's stayed in.
stayed in, and Taren Point has taken it.
Yeah, had to move another 2 feet across.
Wow,
So that's a
No.
Kurri bowl
Yeah,
there.
that's
So
one
that's
Kurri.
one to Kurri. Yes.
18-20.
Yeah. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Final of the game between Taren Point and Kurri. Taren Point will now go into round 3 as a 2-game winner. They will take on Corrimal tomorrow. Yeah, with Kurri will play Corrimal, and Taren Point will take on Bennison Sports
Yes.
in round 3 action. But we'll have ladies action for you tomorrow morning. Please join us then. For now, from Bowls, New South Wales, thanks, Jackson, for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, mate, thanks so much for coming along.
No worries.
Jackson, it was
Hopefully
great.
I can jump in the mixed pairs in the next couple
Oh,
of days.
bring it on. If you got the time, mate, come on down. We'd love to have you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.